It is the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone. Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, August 18th, 2026, and we're coming to you live. Good morning. How's everybody doing?
Good.
That's a rough start, man.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm a little...
Yeah.
The gym took it out of you? What, Nick? Is his name Nick?
Nick, yeah. Nick.
Was he under the impression that you weren't a beginner? Or?
No. He was very much
Aware?
giving me 10-pound weights. Yes, he knew what was going on. Can you guess the part of me that hurts the most?
Your back.
No.
Shoulders.
No.
Face.
Face is killing me.
Your self-esteem.
My self-esteem is pretty crushed, yeah.
Legs.
My elbows.
Oh.
Elbows.
Oh, wait.
Elbows
You
are
weren't
killing
doing it right.
Yeah. Doing a lot of elbow work.
I don't. I just like. Oh, that hurts so bad to do this. My whatever muscle this is on the bottom is
Tricep.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
But other than that, it went pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
How's it feel being a gym rat?
I am utterly surprised by what girls wear to the gym.
Oh, yeah.
Not surprised, like appalled. Surprised, like shocked. You know, like I guess I'm saying the same thing, but I am not angry about it, is what I'm saying.
No.
I am surprised by it's been a while since I've been to the gym. Girls are dressing pretty sexy at the gym.
I worry about people like you.
No, why? Look at me. I looked at them with the utmost respect. I thought there was a woman there. She had to be like close to 40. She had she was a little overweight, like a little thick, but super tight pants on and super tight butt. And all I noticed was, I go, that woman keeps her butt tight. That was it. I wasn't like, I want to get up on another butt and like rub it like a Danish.
Like my daughter goes to the gym by herself all the time.
I would never.
I know you wouldn't, but people like you were the big men. The only takeaway from the day was, oh my God, the girls are so hot in tight pants and
I listen. I didn't even.
That's
say,
the big. And I don't mean you specifically,
Right.
but that mentality is like what all the dudes are doing there. They're all there just to look at chicks, not make out.
Here is
or
the
work out.
problem, though. Here is the problem. Even if you're a professional bodybuilder and you're in there to work out and do your thing, if there's a girl wearing something that is sexy, you're going to notice it.
Yeah.
And yes, in a perfect world, a girl should be able to walk down the street completely naked and no one harass her.
I didn't see any form of harassment, and most guys had tunnel vision. They were working on what they were working on, and
I was gonna say most because of social media now and girls trying to catch guys.
Nobody wants to get caught.
Yeah, I feel like for the most part, men just look down. You know what I mean? Like they're not even trying to look around.
yeah, that's the
they're
thing.
So worried.
And you don't want to look like a creep. You don't want to be the guy standing in the machine staring at a girl's butt while she's working out.
You get caught, you go viral, you're done.
Yeah.
But also, there is a difference between noticing somebody's outfit and being creepy.
What's the difference?
There is a huge difference.
About 3 seconds.
Yes, lingering,
Yeah.
hanging around, making sure you're always in the area that they're in.
Oh,
Too many darting eyes over
Right.
to it.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
lurking.
setting up at a machine right behind her.
Oh no, yeah, that's Joe said. That's lurking. That's
Yeah.
stalking, is what that is.
Right,
Yeah.
but that's what I'm
You
saying.
can take like one peek, but after that, you got to move on.
There's some where, I've seen girls have videos that don't even show the guy, but the guy comes up and he's like talking to her and asking. First off, she's working out.
Yeah.
She's working out. Like, don't interrupt somebody when they're working out. They're there to work out. And he's like, you live around here? Do you go to college? Blah, 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 this and that. And then we should go out for a drink. And she goes, would your wife like that? You're wearing a wedding ring. And he goes, oh, you don't have to worry about that. Like, oh my God, dude,
wow.
what are you
Yeah.
doing?
Yeah.
Back to my initial point, though, I just worry that the gym is full of nothing but creeps.
I did not
but
see
also,
that.
I'm not doing the, she's wearing that to get, she's looking to do this, whatever. What is your daughter wearing? Your daughter's not wearing.
No, she's not wearing anything inappropriate at all.
Yeah.
That's just not her style. But I still
you
just
know.
Oh,
But
there's still
that's-
creeps.
but
That's my daughter is 13 years old, and her butt still hangs too far out of her volleyball shorts. Like that bothers me. And that's not your daughter's fault. That's just the way the style is. now.
no, and like she's not walking out of the house looking like a hussy to
Right.
begin with. But still, I wonder that there are people there that are just there to be creeps, and that makes me uncomfortable.
Well, if it makes you feel better, as a full-blown creep, Gio, I did not see a lot of creeps there. Mostly we identify each other.
You didn't see anybody from the meetings?
Yeah.
When do you have the creep meeting beforehand, and how did it go?
Yeah, like I imagine it's all guys that look like Savi from Tires. No, everybody there, and it's the middle of the day.
Yeah.
And it's unbelievably packed. Like I look at the guy and I go, I just don't understand. He goes, no, it's not even that packed. He goes, come here at 6, it's packed. I go, yeah, but look how many people are here now. And he goes, yeah, it's pretty full. I go, we're in the middle of the day. Why don't none of these people have jobs? None of these people have to be somewhere. They're all in the middle of the day spending an hour or so working out.
Yeah,
I'm
but
like,
there's
great.
a lot of people that work different hours.
Work from home.
Remote.
I'm not used to that, you know. I mean, here I'm in the same position they are. It's just I wonder how many people have that ability to go do it in the middle of the day.
That's why I think about how many people are in Tampa, you know. So then how many people are working 9 to 5, how many people are working from home, how many people are, doing it in the lunch hour.
Yeah.
They have jobs where, like they don't work traditional 9 to 5.
Right. It's just
they're Uber Eats. They're
surprising to me about how many of those people that there are. Joe?
Yes, Mom.
We're having YouTube problems?
Apparently, Bone TV is having trouble connecting, but I do see them in the meeting right now.
I see that we have audio but no video.
Is
what I'm getting.
Man.
I can't check audio from here until I get on the
it's
other
working
one.
now.
Okay.
It's working now. We just got the update. It is back. We're back, baby.
You did it, Joe.
Yep.
So yeah, I am definitely and this I gotta be careful with everything I say around you people now. I am definitely I want to say this and then I have you guys go, oh, did you think you weren't? I'm definitely out of shape. And it was not the first 5 minutes of working out. I went, I might have to cut this back down to 2 days.
Yeah, I mean, you get humbled. This is everybody. Everybody in their mind thinks that they're in better shape than they are. Everybody thinks.
I didn't think. I thought I would be.
Everybody thinks that they can fight. I would say 95% of guys think they're good fighters.
Right.
And I would say 7% are good fighters.
I've seen the videos. I've seen the videos on social media.
Yeah, I'll kick your ass, boo.
Yeah. I love, there was a thing the other day, some fat guy eating chips, and he was like watching UFC, and he's like, I would totally choke that guy out. Why is he waiting? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so, and today my elbows hurt, so that's basically how my day went. I looked at the kid, and I go, Nick, and I go, how old are you? It's like 26. I go, or 20 or whatever, however he is. I'm like, you got a girlfriend? He goes, yeah. I go, this must be difficult for you to work here. Well, you have a girlfriend. And he just looked at me, looked down, and goes, yes. I mean, he's a good-looking kid, and there's all these hot girls roaming around.
It's a big old creep fest at the gym.
No, it's not so bad. All those people, they're like they have their own little thing to do, They have their own little mission. They're in their own little world. I'm not. I'm out there looking around, seeing what's happening around me, seeing who's.
Well, that's why you look the way you do, and they look the way they do.
Carmen, that's the absolute truth. I get it. I mean, they're in a routine. That was my first day,
Yeah.
Man, you'll notice as you're going in there, people that are always in there when you're in there, and they're not on the same schedule as you. They're just always in there and working out and doing stuff. There was a girl I remember I used to go to a Gold's Gym, and she was in there, and she would wear like an oversized T-shirt and sweatpants, and she would be in there for hours doing everything, not taking a break, not chit-chatting, not doing any of that stuff. And then I saw her one time in like a tank top, and I went, Jesus Christ. I mean, she was shredded, but she's in there all day, every day.
Well, like, what's your life? You know what I mean? Eating egg whites and working out 20 hours a day.
Some people love that, though, Carmen.
Yeah.
Some people, you know what it is, too? A lot of people get obsessed with stuff. A lot of people that are in recovery swap out one thing for another. So, they used to do drugs and do this. Now they're all into fitness. So they have to go all in on something, whatever. So fitness is better than drugs. For your health.
Says who?
Yeah, for your health.
I think
doctors say it.
I'm pretty sure doctors also say there's a thing of like that's called like being too healthy,
Yeah, there's also a thing called being too dead and overdose.
I finished out Tires last night.
Yeah.
It's funny, but it's really funny if you're on a gummy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was really enjoying the last 2 episodes. That Stavros is hilarious.
Well, there is the situation where Shane is in the gym, which is pretty funny.
Shane is in the gym.
You missed that one?
I think I did.
Oh, where he gets caught doing a little looky-loo.
Literally what we're exactly
Exactly what
what
we're
we're
talking
talking about.
I can't remember. Yeah, it sounds familiar, but I can't remember. No, I think I finished it.
Yeah, maybe you skipped a few episodes.
Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But I'll tell you, that show's come a long way. From the first season seemed like they kind of threw it together with some guys that they know, and it was funny. And then now it's like a real TV show.
Yeah, well Shane, paid for the first season.
Right.
He did it. I sent you the thing the other day because we started talking about this.
Gerber.
And then that thing popped up, and it literally breaks down exactly how it happened because he's the one who had the initial idea. Gerben had the idea and wrote it up, and then it kind of got thrown around a little bit, and then somebody picked it up, and it was not like a Netflix. It was like some independent thing. And then Shane got SNL, and they're like, "Oh no, we're going to lose Shane to SNL." And then Shane got fired, and then they were like, "You got to replace Shane. We're not having this on with him." And they're like, "Well, we're not doing it without Shane." So then they didn't do it, and then then Shane said, "Hey."
Then he blew up.
He said, yeah, because he was doing theaters and stuff and making some decent money, and he was like, "Hey, you ready to do tires? Let's do this. I'm going to fund it."
Oh, that's great.
When when one of the hot chick walks in. And Shane says to Gerben, he goes, "I'd kill you right now." She asked me.
Yeah.
It's like, I swear to God, dude, I would do anything she asked me. She's like, "You'd be dead."
You watched the whole season?
Yes.
So hold on, maybe I'm not done. Maybe I'm not done. Maybe
12 episodes, I think.
Well,
maybe I'm
I
at
can tell
10.
you the episode that I'm talking about where he's in the gym is like episode 5 or 6.
right.
or
I
something.
probably saw that and I just don't remember it. But
I mean, it was the entire plot of the.
yeah. I don't know.
You probably watched season 2.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I watched. But the other thing is Stevie. Is Stevie in this season?
No, you know what that may be. So we saw a picture of Stevie from Eastbound and Down with Shane. But Shane is pretty good friends with Danny McBride,
Right.
and he's had him on the podcast a bunch and stuff. So they may have just been hanging out.
Yeah.
And he took a picture
Oh,
with
that's
him.
a shame.
We
That was good.
assumed that Stevie was joining the cast, which would have been great because
Shane,
he's
you like
hilarious.
fiction?
Yeah.
Oh man. What about anybody else do anything yesterday that was of good note? Anybody else go to the gym?
I did nothing. Yesterday, I did nothing at all except for sit there and try and find something else to watch. There's nothing to watch anymore.
I watch Lanterns, which is
How was that?
Did you?
It's only one episode out so far. It's kind of like it's good.
Yeah.
I thought it was good. It's kind of like True Detective type vibes where it shows you the ending and then it's going to go back and show you the beginning.
But
And does it
that's
show you the origin of, or is it just automatically
No.
assuming lanterns are
It
here?
just jumps right in and it's kind of established. And Kyle Chandler is Hal Jordan, and it kind of just it sets it up in like really quick about the origin story. How he's already on Earth, he's already established. The world knows him, he's famous and everything, and then now. I don't want to give anything away because there's kind of like a big twist at the end.
Okay.
But it's one of those like non-linear stories where it shows you the ending and then you could go back and find out how you got there. It feels very True Detective.
So I like that, and I like Kyle Chandler,
Yeah,
and I
same.
like the lanterns.
He's very good. He's really good in anything he does.
he's
I love
just
him.
a great actor.
Yeah.
And the lanterns with a budget would be good and a good story.
If you're not like big into superheroes, this still works because there's not a whole lot of superhero stuff yet.
Right.
Like not a whole lot of lantern stuff yet.
He's just mostly
Yeah.
good guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, it was good. There's only one episode out right now because it comes out once a week on HBO. But
HBO.
yeah,
remember where it
Forget
is.
about it then.
I'd
yeah,
check it
because
out.
that took over for House of the Dragon.
Yeah.
Because House of the Dragon ended, so Sunday is always a big night for HBO.
Yeah.
Carmen, you say forget about it. Why?
Oh, I'm not. If it's coming out episode by episode,
Yeah.
I wait.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I don't. Yeah, I don't have that patience. I don't want to. You know what I mean? And there's so many other shows out right now. Why would I wait week by week?
As soon as it ends, the episode, it is annoying that you can't watch the next one right away.
So I just rather wait till the end of the season. You know what I mean?
Imagine Carmen when our whole lives were like growing up.
Oh yeah. Oh, listen, I was the same way. I had
Yeah.
to wait
Yeah.
every week for a new episode to come out. You know
didn't
what I mean?
what was going to happen with Knight Rider. He'd save the day. Then he'd drive the kit into the back of that semi truck and hang out with that hot girl and that old weird white guy.
The worst thing was if you missed it, You missed it.
Yep.
Right. You
Yeah.
had to wait until
Yeah.
it replayed the following
In the
next
summertime
week.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, because they would re-air it the next week before the new episode.
No, that's
No,
your
you.
childhood.
That's your
Yeah.
childhood. Yes, us. It just went off into the abyss.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
if you were lucky enough to one day in the summertime catch the
Reruns.
rerun.
Yeah. It's like Back to the Future. What's a rerun?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I've seen this one before.
Yeah. Remember,
Yeah,
Sopranos went away for like 2 or 3 years at one point.
That was
before
so
it
annoying.
Came back. Yeah.
That was so. Anytime they do that, where they disappear it's surprising that you can bring them back. You
Yeah.
can bring the audience back at all.
Well, there's some that do the, they get the order of however many episodes, 10 episodes or something, and then they're not sure whether they're going to pick it up, and then it becomes a hit, and then they're like, go, make more,
we need
more.
them. We need them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember I got a free TiVo from the radio station when those first came out,
Wow.
and then you could record the shows,
Yeah.
which was pretty awesome.
TiVo, and there was so many gadgets for the TV.
Yeah,
The
it
thing
was
that
big too. It was a big ass machine.
yeah. What was the thing that I had, Galvin? Where I could tap into my box from anywhere.
So Slingbox.
Slingbox.
Sling,
Yeah.
yeah, that's right.
So I could watch my TV on any other device. So we were in Ireland, I think, when The Sopranos came out or another episode, and nobody knew how to watch it. I just was able to sling back to my box and watch it
Yeah.
there. That was a great idea,
yeah.
for the time, but it's just all
Yeah.
unnecessary now.
Now it's not even relevant. It's wild.
I used to have a list in my car of places that I would be parked at for a certain amount of time, whose Wi-Fi I could jump on. Because like I'd be at the karate place with my son, and I'd have to sit outside in my car waiting to watch a movie or something, and I'd be able to hop on the Chinese restaurant's Wi-Fi and watch it from there. And now you just got Wi-Fi everywhere. Everything's on your phone. I could shoot everything on my phone to my TV in my car. I love it.
And even if you're not on Wi-Fi, if you're out wherever, you can still watch stuff. It's crazy
Yeah.
because before it was like, good luck, you're not doing anything on regular service.
Right.
I remember when I was a kid, I had one of the little mini TVs, but it had like a 6-foot antenna you had to
Oh,
extend.
yeah.
And you could watch football games. You could watch just the local broadcast channels.
We never had anything, like we were poor kids, so we never had anything before everybody else.
Yeah.
And I think I had that Watchman before most people had
Yeah.
it. And I remember one time I was on a city bus during the Yankee playoffs, and I was sitting there watching the Yankee game, and I had one little earpiece in. It wasn't headphones, it was a one earpiece. And I was sitting there watching the game, and the bus came and like stopped short for a second, and I went like this. I looked, and everybody on the bus was standing over my shoulder watching the game. I went, oh, okay, I see what we're doing here.
One of the coolest things that was just such a simple thing, but it was so cool was, do you remember the little cardboard box with the earplugs that they gave us at
Yeah.
UFC?
Yeah.
We went to live UFC. That was Lesnar Couture. And they gave us a little cardboard box that had earplugs, and you could listen to Joe Rogan and them doing the live feed, like doing the announcing and
Play-by-play.
stuff,
Yeah.
play-by-play and stuff. But you were sitting there watching it while listening also. It was great because
know
it
where
makes
else they
it
did
so
that?
much more interesting.
They did that at Howard Stern's birthday party.
Oh, yeah.
And the reason why that was so great was because Howard was on stage doing basically a show. It was him and Robin and Fred were sitting up there, and they would have all these people that they would see in the crowd, and they'd be like, "Hey, there's Robert Downey Jr." And he would come up on stage and sit down and talk to them. But you were in a big ballroom, so it was kind of hard to hear
Sure.
what they were saying. But so they gave you those little things, and you could actually stick it in your ear and listen. And at one point, Howard had Letterman up there, and it was great. And Robert Downey Jr. got up and yelled at everybody for talking over. They're like, "You'll never see two guys like this sit up here together,
Right,
just BSing, and you guys aren't paying attention to it." And it was because nobody could hear until they used those little boxes.
I used to take a little pocket radio to the Bucks game.
Yeah.
And listen to the radio call while
Jack
I'm
Goff.
at the game. Yeah.
You hate the new guy.
Yeah, I don't like the new guy. I'm sure.
It's
Like,
not
You
used
haven't
to
even
him.
give him a chance.
yeah, I know. It's only been
man.
one game. I mean, honestly, I don't even listen to the radio that much.
Right.
Like I'm in my car occasionally, but I don't know. I just love Gene Deckerhoff so much.
I know. And is he still doing the Seminole games?
No,
Or he's done?
no,
Wow,
he's-
so he's done. He's going to die soon.
Completely retired. Yeah.
How old is he?
He's probably in his 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would think he's older than that.
Maybe, yeah.
I would bet he's in the
Maybe
80s.
late 70s.
Yeah. Oh,
And
man.
he's such a nice guy, too. It's like,
he really is a nice
he's the
guy.
best.
He is a nice guy.
ooh, 81.
81, yeah.
That's TikTok to you.
But I mean, he's just nostalgia, iconic for me. That's
Yeah.
all. I remember when I first the Bucks games wouldn't be on TV, so you would be watching some other game on like Fox, and then you'd be listening to the Bucks game like in the background to kind of keep
That's
track.
probably one of the most moronic rules ever, where they didn't sell
The
out, they didn't put it on
blackouts,
TV.
yeah. So there were so many Bucks games where you couldn't even watch them, so you just listened to the radio, which would be Gene Deckerhoff.
I bet you I saw Ian Beckles play because I went to a game when I first moved here.
Oh yeah, I know I saw Ian play.
Yeah, I must have. I'll never forget. My mother and I were like, "Want to go to a football game?" And I remember the last football game I ever went to was a Jets game. I only went to 2 Jets games in my life. Both of them sucked. The Jets sucks. It sucked being in Giant Stadium in the winter. I remember trying to pee and I just couldn't get all the levels of clothes off at the urinal. And everybody's waiting there, and you're trying to fight through all your padding to get to your little wiener. And it was freezing, and I didn't like it. And then my mother hit me up, and she was like, and that was the thing. We had to get tickets from somebody else. We had to get tickets from a lady that she knew. We couldn't just buy tickets. We were too poor. But then the Bucks game, you come here and you could just buy tickets on a Sunday. You could just roll up there and
just walk up, and there'd be nobody. I remember going to the Old Sombrero as a kid, and there'd be nobody there.
Yeah,
like you'd have a whole section. You could just sit wherever you wanted.
We sat in the bleachers and in the end zone, and it cost probably $10 to do so. Yeah.
Did you see the thing about the guy who bet on the Jets to win the Super Bowl this year?
No.
Yeah. So I don't know if it's true or not. It's viral. It's going around. The guy allegedly had a coffee shop in New York, whatever, sold it for like $300,000 and put it all on the Jets to win. Said that they're due.
Jeez.
That they,
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
That's really bad.
Yeah.
Is that more dumb than getting the tattoo before?
Yes. Because you lost $300,000.
If he wins, though.
Remember, was it Derek had the Cowboy Super Bowl tattoo?
Yeah. Still waiting to put the year.
They remind him every year.
Yeah. And he got that probably 15 years ago, 10 years ago.
Yeah, why would you think the Jets were the team?
Because you like the Jets and you want the Jets to win and you figure that they're due. And, obviously anyone has a chance, but the odds.
When they first got Rodgers, the hype on the Jets was probably legit, but then he blew his Achilles out in the first play.
That may have been one of the funniest things in the world.
It's awesome.
I mean, not funny, but just like, of course. And especially if you're a Jets fan.
All the Jets fans were like,
The fact that he came in with the American flag and like the fireworks running in, and then 2 plays later, boom, done. See ya.
Name the 6 teams in the NFL. You might have saw this on the internet yesterday, but the 6 teams in the NFL that are not represented by a city.
Not
the
represented.
Team names not represented by a city.
Minnesota Vikings.
Yep.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yep.
I don't understand.
Like it's not a city. Like Minnesota is not the city. They're in Minneapolis.
Tampa Bay's a city.
It's not. No. It's Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Area.
Okay.
Oh man. Washington Commanders.
No. Was not on the list. It was an argument.
Yeah.
It was an argument, but it was not on the list.
Because Washington's not a city.
It's not a city.
What is New Orleans? Is New Orleans a parish?
No, New Orleans is a city.
Okay.
Tennessee Titans.
Yep.
Houston Texans. No, that's not right.
How many do I got?
I did that like
4
10 times.
There's 7?
6.
6?
Yeah.
We got what, 3?
3 more, yeah.
3 more.
You're missing the very obvious one.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't know.
Arizona.
Yes. Confirmed.
New England.
Yeah.
And I forgot the other one.
That's hard. It's hard.
It is hard. It was hard. They gave the guy it was on Barstool 60 seconds to do it, and he came up blank.
Yeah.
And they gave him another 60 seconds, and he came up with 2.
I mean, I almost said New York, but New York City.
No, yeah,
that's New York State.
That's what he tried. He tried to do the Giants because the Giants are playing New Jersey, but they play in New York. They're from New York.
What's the last one? I'm gonna have to Google it now.
It was Tampa, New England, Minnesota, Arizona, and one more or 2 more. I don't remember. I forgot. I should probably have known the answer to my own question before I asked you. But I figured you would get it.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah, but it was just one of those. What is it?
Carolina.
Carolina. Yeah. That's the one. So are you definitely going to the game this week?
Yes.
You are.
Yeah.
What possesses you to do that?
Because I like football. I enjoy the Buccaneers.
But preseason?
Oh, well, the starters are going to be playing this game.
Yeah. Will you
Yeah.
stay for the whole game?
No, I
right.
highly doubt it. My brother's going with his daughter. Like a bunch of us are all going.
Oh,
Just to
okay.
kind of hang.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
All right. I would assume that we're not doing the tailgate, being that we're
Well, I think the first home game is week 2 or week 3.
right. But usually there's a plan, or somebody says to me, "Hey, save these dates."
To like map out the whole
Map
season,
out the
make sure
season.
you're not booked up.
Right. So
Yeah.
I'm sure they emailed you and you haven't.
Yeah.
looked at it.
I don't know. I got locked on my email like days ago, and I can't get back in.
I check my email, and I report suspicious emails pretty diligently. And I got a thing yesterday that told me that I have to go to the class, and I finally broke down and was like, I'm not going anymore. I'm not doing this anymore. Stop sending me phishing scams. You're the only. It's just wasting my entire time.
Somebody else messed up, and now we all suffer.
Right.
We're the problem.
Yeah.
Right. And the thing is that I know specifically that I haven't messed anything up.
Yeah.
This is just one of those time things where they're like, hey, this guy hasn't had to take this class in a long time. Give it to him, and I'm not doing it.
It shouldn't be our fault that you suck.
No.
Not you, but the guy that messed up, and
I have an alternate email, and I'll just use that email.
Yeah.
And if people want to contact me, they can contact me through there.
just text me.
That's it. So, no, Galvin, they have not emailed me about the tailgate, and I've even asked about it, and everybody kind of just hums and haws.
It looks like the first home game for the Bucks is on your birthday, September 20th.
Well, I hope it's not then, because I won't be here.
The
Browns,
Browns,
yeah.
at 1:00.
That'd be a good game. I think it's the first time Baker's played the Browns since he left.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm looking forward to Baker this year. I think he's going to be a little firecracker.
yeah, as long as I just hope he doesn't, don't get hurt again.
So that gives you an entire month before that happens.
Right. So we'll see. I don't know.
But also, that's how it always is.
Last
No
minute Willie.
idea, and then we're doing it.
Have you gotten anything to produce for imaging? Usually that's a good sign.
No, I haven't.
It's a good heads up.
But they love to tell
Also
me
last
that
minute.
they needed it last week, and
Yeah.
I have to turn it around super quick.
Also, in my memories, it came up that we did the live gig in Lakeland at the Polk Theater, and then we did one at McCurdy's. Remember that? McCurdy said it was the fastest sellout they ever had on a show, and then we did something down at Vasani in Port Charlotte, and we did all these things. It was fun, and then I started thinking of all the events we did this year. Oh no, we haven't done anything. Yellow cards coming.
Yeah.
That's all that we have.
That's
Thank you very
pretty
much.
amazing.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know at what point who says what to who, but we used to be a show that was so interactive with our audience, did so many live things, and now we don't do anything anymore.
Yeah.
Are we supposed to come up with the ideas?
Well,
Or-
no,
we have an
that-
event guy now.
That was the thing. Was we would come up
When
with
we
the
did
events.
it, Gio, I didn't bother anybody at the station for anything.
Yeah.
I paid for everything. I rented a goddamn theater in Polk County. I did everything on my own, and then they were like, well, you can't really do that. And I went, all right, well, then you do it. And they said, okay, we'll do it. And then they didn't do anything.
In one of my memory things, Facebook memory, whatever, when we did game night, that came up a couple weeks ago. I was like, oh, that was a fun night.
It was when we had the freedom to do that kind of
Yeah.
stuff, and now we don't have it. Now we don't. So now everybody's like,
Joe, you ever have anything that they took over and changed?
Nothing comes to mind.
Why are you going to get in a bad mood?
You were ready for it. He was locked and loaded. I saw him with his little pursed lips over there.
What's today, Joe? Spring rolls, taquitos.
I mean, I got some spring rolls in there, Michael. I also have, I think, some egg rolls.
Oh my
That
god!
egg roll bites.
So I'm trying to eat better too. You know what I found out yesterday?
Huh.
When you eat
Hot
Chinese,
dogs are bad for you?
hot dogs are
Yeah.
bad for you.
Oh.
And when you eat Chinese food, healthy Chinese food is not nearly as good as if you eat bad Chinese food.
What is
Oh,
healthy
yeah.
Chinese
Steamed
food?
chicken and broccoli with
Chicken and
sauce.
broccoli. Yeah.
No sauce.
Exactly what I had: steamed shrimp and vegetables with no sauce.
Yeah.
and a little cup of white rice.
I'm letting you know right now, it's the oyster sauce that makes everything so good.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
100% right.
And
yeah.
it's full of sugar.
Oh,
and
yeah. That's why it's so good.
MSG and
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Otherwise, you're just getting steamed chicken and vegetables or steamed shrimp and vegetables, which is good for you.
yeah. It actually didn't taste bad.
And you
it's just
can-
not nearly as good as it is when you're eating
Put a little
dumplings.
seasoning on it.
Yeah,
But that's the thing. You can get the sauce on the side. Just don't use the whole thing.
Right,
That's
right.
Carmen. That's like saying You
No.
should take one spoonful of ice cream. You know what I mean? That's
Here.
just not a thing that
No.
happens.
Carmen,
Yeah.
you're right, and this is what happened. Amanda got the food, and she brought it into me on a plate, and it already had a little bit of like a spoonful of the sauce on it.
Right.
That was it.
Yep.
I could barely taste it, and I could see it was in there a little bit.
And something that I've learned to do is if you go, I think one of the best stores for this is Walmart. I know you don't really go to Walmart, but check into it. They have like the best sauce aisle because they do make a lot of off-brand sugar-free sauces that you can use. And I can't remember what his
Ray's.
is, Ray's, but
Yep.
he
Sweet
has like
baby Ray?
Yeah.
but he has a whole line
Ton of sugar free.
outside of just barbecue. He
Yeah.
makes the yum yum sauce. He
Teriyaki
makes
and all
teriyaki.
kinda-
Yeah,
All
Thai
right.
chili sauce. So that's one of the things you can do is go get your own sauces and then
Sauce
you,
it up.
Yeah.
and then you can still add the sauce to it. Because I'm a saucy girl. I
Yeah,
love
because if you
sauces.
have the regular sauce that comes with it, like you said, if you could pour a little bit on and then throw it into your backyard,
Right.
so you can't
Get
eat
to
it.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Because if it's sitting right there next to you, you're like, oh, this sauce
Yeah.
is
You're
good.
gonna
Yum,
keep
yum, yum.
adding.
Yeah.
You got to read the labels though, because even though sometimes it says sugar free, there's other sweeteners in there. Sucralose is
Oh,
one.
yeah, yeah.
Stevia,
Yeah.
they're all
Well,
the
you're
stuff.
not going to get away
Yeah.
from that, but that's the whole point of using those because they're lower calories.
Right.
And
you-
that's just like anything that's fat free. It just has more
Yeah.
sugar in it.
Like some people are specifically trying to go sugar free.
Right.
And they
Right.
get this barbecue sauce that says sugar free. Meanwhile, it's got sucralose, which is also sugar. And
Right.
so
Different sugar.
you think you're going sugar free, but you're not.
oh, they trick you.
It-
Yeah.
And also, I will say this: if you want to make your own sauces, the best thing, plain Greek yogurt. I make ranch out of Greek yogurt.
That's not ranch.
Listen, Gio, you stay fat, okay? I'm trying to help Mike. He needs sauces and stuff
Thank you, Carmen.
on his fitness journey.
Give him the sauce.
I'm just saying, yeah, plain Greek yogurt. You can add like salsa to it. You can add sriracha.
My
you know what I-
Chinese food was so plain, Joe. I was wishing that the camera guys would shoot it with the bear spray.
How great would that be if somebody was eating whatever food and was spraying it with pepper spray sauce?
Spray with ranch dressing.
All right, let's get this show going this morning. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back and we'll give some stuff away. We'll play a little Sporkle next on 102.5 The Bone. Carmen, what do we have to give away to the folks today?
We have a lot of stuff.
We do.
Yes.
Let's
so
ingest it all. What do we got?
Rob Zombie,
Rob Zombie and Marilyn Manson together. That is what, this weekend
Yeah.
at the
August
amphitheater?
21st.
Bunch
Yep.
of sweaty goths outside. Okay.
Goo Goo Dolls,
I like the Google Dolls. I don't know that I'd go see them, but I like them.
Yellow Card,
Hell yeah.
There you go. It's Gio's, man.
Luke Bryan,
Catfish.
John Fogerty.
And that's John Fogerty and Steve Winwood at the
Yes.
Sound.
Yeah.
That's a good show. That'll be a nice old white people show.
Breaking Benjamin
Okay. Young white kids.
and Busch Gardens.
Oh, that's a one for everybody. Well, there you go. All right, we got your choice of tickets. Let's do that right now with a little bit of Sporkle. Here we go. Carmen is the keeper of Sporkle. Pap is your judge and scorekeeper. I am the current reigning champion with 4 in a row, but no rule because I forgot to make a rule the other
Right.
day.
That is
What an
correct.
idiot. So I got, how many more to go before I can make a rule?
4.
4 more?
Yeah, because you had
Yeah.
3 in a row. You didn't make a rule,
Oh,
and
I
then
did
this
4
is
more.
one of
Yeah.
next 5. Yeah. Yeah. You
All right,
really blew
Carmen,
it.
what are we playing today?
Okay, today we're going to be playing memorable movie moments. Can you name the film when given the actors perform these memorable acts?
All right.
Okay? So I'm going to be using their real name, not their character name,
Okay.
basically. And I'm going to give you a scenario that was very memorable of in the film.
And we're naming the movie?
Correct.
Okay.
All right, your first one. Gerard Butler get
300.
Galvin.
What's going on?
You're naming the movie. Listen. In which film does John Cleese dance in his
Fish Call Wanda.
underpants? Mike. In which film does Edward Norton break a
Fight Club.
car thief's teeth on a curb? Edward
American History
Norton,
X.
Yeah.
Mike. Uma Thurman
Kill Bill. Volume 1.
have the power to kill with a single kiss.
Batman Begins.
Batman Forever.
Batman and Robin.
Batman and Robin.
Damn it.
No point.
I didn't know which one it was.
Yeah, me either.
Leonardo DiCaprio
Titanic.
drink snake blood.
Blood Diamond.
In which film does Leonardo DiCaprio drink snake blood?
Irreverent?
The Beach.
The Beach. I was going to say that.
No point.
That's a weird movie.
In which film does Sissy Spacek get
Carrie.
drenched? Mike? In which film does Meryl Streep drive a priest from his job by accusing him of abusing a child? In which film does Meryl Streep drive a priest from his job by accusing him of abusing a child?
Innocent?
Doubt.
Doubt. I knew it was something along those lines. Damn it.
Ryan Gosling
The
stomped
Notebook.
a man to
La La
death
Land. Oh.
in an elevator.
Oh, he was a stomp. I thought he was dancing.
Oh,
Finish it.
in which film does Ryan Gosling stomp a man to death in an elevator?
Drive.
Yes. Galvin.
It happened.
Wow.
That happened in The Notebook, too, I think.
No.
La La Land. Ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da. Stop, stop, stop.
In which film does Jim Carrey sell a dead
Dumb and Dumber.
Yes.
Parakeet.
Petey didn't have a head.
Geo. Harrison Ford get frozen.
The Empire Strikes Back.
Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back.
The Empire Strikes Back.
okay.
Joe.
You
It's
were
been-
waiting. I was
I
like,
know. It was between
That
Mike
was
and
Michael.
Geo. Okay.
I think that was Gio.
oh.
Geo gets the
Sorry.
point.
I'm just being
Oh.
full of integrity.
Integrity.
All right.
Sorry, Joe. It was a close one.
It's all right.
Screwed up the YouTube, screwed up that.
Yeah.
Jesus.
You didn't
No
screw
wonder,
it up.
Thank you.
No wonder they
Close.
took it away from you.
It's a close call. Joe.
All right, your next one. In which film does Glenn Close
Fatal
boil
Attraction.
a bunny? Mike. Hugh Grant get punched by his
4 weddings and a
would-be-
funeral.
What'd you say?
4 weddings and a funeral.
Mike. Matt Damon asks, "How do you like them
Good Hunting.
apples?" Geo. Bill Murray.
Ghostbusters.
Groundhog Day.
Groundhog Day. Mike. Adam Sandler get into
Happy Gilmore.
How come I can't do it?
I don't know. I just figured I'm throwing it out there as soon as I.
Calvin. In which film does Will Smith strangle a dog?
Men in Black.
I am
I'm
like.
legend.
Mike.
I'm just bad at this.
Yeah. And Pap, we are halfway there.
Halfway.
Galvin and Gio both have 3 points on the board. Michael is ahead by 4. He's winning with 7.
All right.
Oh.
Come back. Here we go.
All right, you are naming memorable movie moments. Okay? Halfway, here we go. In which film does Denzel Washington
Training
Training
Day.
Day.
take a hospital emergency room hostage?
Oh, I know it.
that. Damn it.
That was a good movie.
It is a very good movie.
I don't know it.
John Q.
John
Q.
Q. No point.
My son will live.
In which film does Mel Gibson shoot a fish tank?
Lethal Weapon.
Lethal Weapon 2.
Galvin.
Lethal Weapon 3. Oh.
It was 2. No, Galvin gets the point. Sorry. In which film does Scarlett Johansson sing karaoke in Tokyo?
That is.
In which film does Scarlett Johansson
Oh.
sing karaoke in Tokyo?
With Bill Murray.
Yeah.
Lost in Translation.
At the buzzer.
Nice.
Never saw it.
Geo.
I was sitting there going, interrupted or
You
something.
said Bill Murray, and that's what.
Sorry.
Stop giving them clues.
Guy Pearce cover himself in self-penned tattoos.
I don't know who that is.
I
In
know
which
that.
film does Guy Pearce cover himself in self-penned tattoos?
Train spotting.
I know this. Before you, okay, it's buzzed and it's out, whatever.
Yeah.
It's something like memory or memorandum or something like that, right?
Memento.
Yes.
Damn it.
No point.
Point Mike.
No point.
Half point me.
point.
No,
Half
no,
point me.
no point.
3/4 of a point.
In which film does Javier Bardem,
No Country for Old Men.
Mike,
Ooh, Judge.
I thought that was Galvin.
Thank you.
Galvin gets the point?
That's what you get for being honest.
I finished first.
Not cool at all.
You believe in him.
In which film?
That's your guy.
Okay. In which film does Julia Roberts play someone
Woman.
pretending to be Julia Roberts as part
Ocean's
of
12.
an elaborate Ocean's 12?
That ruined that whole movie.
So bad.
Yeah.
So
Galvin.
stupid.
So dumb.
You look like Julia Roberts.
I'm not going to do it.
John Travolta find he can move objects by telekinesis.
Phenomenon.
Phenomenon. Mike Calta.
Was there a Michael one?
Yeah.
He was
an angel.
Angel.
He was at Motley Crue moving Vince Neil's lips.
In which film does Dustin Hoffman keep a serious injury book?
Rain Man.
Mike? Kate Winslet go to
Titanic.
prison rather than admit she is illiterate? In which film does Kate Winslet go to prison rather than admit she is illiterate?
I don't think I've ever seen her in another movie besides Titanic.
I don't know.
The Reader.
She can't be a reader if she's literate.
Sylvester Stallone
Rocky.
put flowers on Adrian's grave.
Rocky Balboa.
5.
Rocky Balboa. Galvin. And I don't buzz you because you could technically still finish.
Right.
Letting Gio know
Thank
before
you.
he complains.
No, I didn't say anything.
I know you want to.
I don't. I said 5.
In which film does Tom Hanks reveal he used to be a school teacher?
You've got mail?
Saving Private Ryan.
Saving Private
Oh, yeah.
Ryan. Galvin. In which film does Drew Barrymore make popcorn but not live long
Scream.
enough to eat it? Galvin. Gwyneth Paltrow's head end up in a
7.
box?
Damn it.
Galvin. Morgan Freeman go.
Shawshank Redemption.
Come
Galvin.
on.
Jack Nicholson enjoy drinks and a heart-to-heart with a bartender. Galvin.
Where are you, Gio?
And,
You guys have more free time than me, I think.
in which film does Brad Pitt play
Fight
a
Club.
formidable but drunken Irish bare
I know
knuckle?
it. Great movie.
Galvin and Pap were on the last 3.
Gio has 4 points on the board. Michael with 9, and Galvin is your leader right now. He's winning by 4 with
Oh, no.
13.
Oh, no. Tight.
All right, memorable movie moments. You're naming the movies. Last 3. Here we go. In which film does Jonah Hill get run over
Superbad.
twice? Mike.
This is the fastest kid alive.
In which film does Billy Zane put the diamond in
Titanic.
Mike? And your last one. In which film does Ben Affleck disguise himself as a police officer to steal
Town.
Galvin?
Your final score, Gio with 4 points on the board, Michael with 11, and Galvin is your triumphant champion today. He won with 14.
Woo! Chutney. Trademark 2026. Very nice. The comeback.
I don't like it.
I love it.
What line are you playing for, Galvin?
I'll go for line 1.
Line 1. Good morning. Who is this?
Hey, good morning. This is Sherry.
Sherry, you are the winner. Galvin won for you, Sherry. I will put you on hold, and you'll have your choice of tickets, Pumpkin. Thank you for listening.
Wonderful. Thank
All
you.
right, Sherry is on line 1, Carmen.
Okay.
Should we give away another prize?
No.
Okay. Just checking. All right, Galvin, what do we have coming up in news?
Coming up in news today, we have Flock Sock, Sprint, and Them Bones.
All right, Galvin Nation News. We'll take a quick break. We'll dive right into that next. Ask the Dom will join us in the 9 o'clock hour this morning. It is the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. My son needs a passport. We talked about that yesterday on the show.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, I made an appointment to go to the post office. I just need you to go with Joey. You have to go. And I was like, okay, yeah, I got it. And then she goes, can you do me a favor while you're there? Can you bring this box with you? It's got a return label on it. It just needs to be brought to the post office. Send it back. I go, okay. So Joey's out. I call him and he's like, I'll meet you at the post office. I said, okay, great. So I get in the car. Just keep in mind, after my strenuous workout. Yeah.
You're in recovery at that point.
Was in recovery. Yeah, thank you, Gio. And I drive all the way home, pick up the box, pick up the envelope with all Joey's stuff in it for his passport because he wasn't home. And I drove to the post office and I waited online with this big box that I'm holding. The post office is only about 4 people deep in line, but the 2 people at the window seem to be doing things at the post office that nobody else has ever done before because they took so goddamn long to do it. So finally I get to the front with my big box that I've been standing there holding for 20 minutes in line. And the guy goes, is this your label? And I go, yeah. I don't know. She just told me to drop it off. And he goes, this is a UPS label. You can't.
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic. UPS is right there, by the way.
I didn't see the UPS. I didn't know. So I walk out. And then there's a little room. And the room is the passport room. And there's 2 people waiting outside, including a family with a baby. And me and Joey are waiting. So our appointment's 12:45. It's now 12:55. And nothing's happening. So I pop my head in and I go, hi, do we need to check in when we're here if we have an appointment? And she goes, go out there. I'll call your name.
Oh,
and I went,
yeah.
oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
So I came out and I said to my son, she's a delight. And I sat there and I waited. And then she comes out and she's like, you have an appointment? I said, I do. 12:45. It's 12:55 now. And she's like, what's your name? And I gave it to her and she's, what's your name? What's your name? To the other people. And she looked back at me and she goes, I need to see your confirmation letter. So I get up and I open my folder and I show her the confirmation letter. She takes a pen and she points to it. It's for next Monday.
You're good. 2 for 2.
I listen, it's my wife. I went on her instructions
to just, hey, go here and do this.
Go here and do this real quick.
Yeah.
I need you to go to the post office and drop this box off while you're there. Help Joey out with his passport. Meanwhile, I end up having to leave there and go find a UPS store. And then from the UPS store, I had to go home and wait now because our appointment's not till next week. Now
I got to go back and do the whole thing.
But now you did it. You're done. You don't do it again. You want that package, you take it yourself. You want the passport, you take it.
I took the package straight to UPS yesterday after the post office.
Kicked
it was
it
in
on
my
the
car. And I'll be there next week for my son for the appointment. But I cursed my wife.
Why do you need to go with him?
Because honestly, Carmen, because they don't accept credit cards and you have to write a check. And he does not have a checkbook.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yeah. I was just wondering.
Yeah.
Like he's old enough to get his own passport, so I just wasn't sure like why you had to go with him.
Yeah, he has a checking account, but I don't think he has checks. And I think
what do you do if you don't? I don't have a checkbook.
Can you
gotta
cash?
have a checkbook.
I don't have a checkbook.
I don't know, Carmen. I don't really. Maybe there's a money
There's
order.
gotta
or something.
be, there's gotta be that. But also, what an inconvenience. Everybody's doing it this way, and you don't want to do that. That's like Walmart. Walmart doesn't have tap to pay, and I just go, what are we doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
What do they have if they don't have?
You have to put the card in.
Oh.
And
do the whole
because they
thing.
want you to use their app.
Yeah.
Right.
But also, it's because whoever invented it, like Walmart refuses to give them money to get permission to use that technology.
So they have their own thing and say, download this, and you can just scan it instead.
So now you make it inconvenient for everyone. You know what I mean? Like that's so dumb. That's such. I get it. Walmart's doing fine. Yeah. But it's just it doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, all I know is I enjoyed my hour at the post office yesterday for no reason. Yeah. So
see you in a week.
Be back there. That's why I can't say anything bad about that lady right now because I have to go back there next week. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, time to check in with Galvin. He's got today's news.
And now, news with Galvin on the Mike Calta Show, sponsored by Badger Bob Services.
What do we have in news today, Galvin?
Today's top story, a judge Monday delayed Luigi Mangione's state murder trial while he considers arguments that Mangione cannot be tried in state court now that he has pleaded guilty in federal court to stalking charges in connection to the death of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. Mangione, who admitted Friday in federal court to shooting Thompson on Manhattan Street in December of 2024, was scheduled to face trial for the state charges next month. Moments after the guilty plea, Mangione's defense attorney filed a motion in state court asking that the charges be dismissed because of concerns about due process and double jeopardy. Under New York's double jeopardy statute, state prosecutors are mostly restricted from pursuing cases if a defendant has already been convicted of a similar offense.
They're never going to let that fly.
Yeah, they're doing the old dipsy doodle. You plead guilty here, and then we'll get you out of this one.
Yeah, that ain't going to happen.
Yeah.
What do you think that guy's thought process was? What do you think he thought before he did this?
Oh, I don't know whether there was a clean thought process there.
Yeah,
I think so.
When
I
you're
think
murdering
you gotta be
somebody,
a lunatic.
you're
Yeah.
usually
do
not
that.
thinking.
You
pretty
think
clear.
what I think it is in his mind, he thought he was justified and he was going to be Robin Hood and he was going to,
But
Celebrated.
Do you think that he
which
thought he
some
was
people are celebrating, but
going to be celebrated, or do you think that he was like, no, I'm sacrificing my life. I know that I'm going to go away in prison, but I'm going to try and bring enough attention to the insurance industry.
clearly he
that's
thought he
what
was going to get away with it, or at least try to get
I
away
don't
with it.
think he thought he was
tried
gonna
to
get away
He
with it.
tried to get away
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think
because if
he
you don't
was
try
like,
and get away, you shoot him and then you throw your hands up and you throw the gun down and you go, all
Come
right,
get
take
me,
me.
yeah.
yeah, but he didn't go far. What, did he go to McDonald's?
It was gone for a few days.
Yeah,
Yeah, they didn't find him right away.
Right.
I don't know. It's hard to imagine what he thought was going to come out of that. Because
Yeah.
if you just killed the guy and you don't get caught, and you don't give your reasons for killing him, then you just seem like a psychopath
Well,
killer.
he has like a manifesto where he explains,
Oh, he does?
yeah, why
That's
he did
what
it.
I wanna know,
Yeah, the
yeah.
whole thing, and it's because like against the health industry.
I've met in this business a lot of crazy people, like legit crazy people. And I believe that there's way more out there than we actually know about.
Yes.
Yeah, like how many people we see on a daily basis that are crazy.
Well, you know what's so funny is I've always said that to people. I go, think of all the people you know. Now name 5 people that you say are completely normal. Good luck.
yeah,
You know what
You're
I
right.
mean? Like,
Nobody's completely.
but I mean, like what you would consider to be pretty normal person.
Yeah.
my wife is the most normal person that I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I try to think of things that she likes. Like I don't know that she could say the same thing about me, but I
No.
could say the same thing about her.
Yeah. I know I'm probably the weirdest person my wife knows.
Yeah.
I know I'm weird.
But it's also a lot of people that are weird don't think they're weird. You know, they
I don't
think
think
that's
I'm
completely
weird.
normal.
I don't think I'm weird. What do I do that's weird? Sniff babies?
No,
Why?
You do a lot of stuff that's weird.
Like what?
Collect Funko Pops,
So
old
why
man.
is that weird?
That is something that you have where you need to collect things because it's always something different. You're
It's
always
a
moving on
doll,
to.
right? And you're
Yeah.
a grown man and you're collecting dolls that you don't play
Oh,
with.
Wow.
If
It would
you,
be
and if
weirder
you
if I
played,
played with them.
exactly.
And it's not even collectible where you're going to sell them eventually. You're getting ones that you just want ones that you like,
Yeah.
and you're never going to sell them. They're just going to get thrown in the trash probably eventually.
One
I
day.
think they look cool.
Thank you, Joe.
Yeah, but that's because
Yes.
you have a bunch of Star Wars dolls at your
Right.
house.
And you're also the weirdest person your wife knows. I saw, by the way, I saw a lady. She goes, "Come with me while I unbox all the stuff my parents left me after they died."
Oh, yeah.
And went into the room, but it was a whole box of stuff. And I guess her parents worked for toy companies, and
Oh.
they had a bunch of stuff that was worth a ton of money.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, and it was like that's a little bit different than
Yeah.
just a bunch of junk.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen when I die, but I'll be dead, so I'm not really worried about it. I just hope that my wife figures out, I guess between her and Pete, assuming Pete's alive, they'll be able to figure it out.
Oh, I think it's box all that stuff up. Will you take $10 for this? Yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, it's probably worth $5
yeah,
grand or
yeah,
whatever it
yeah,
is.
yeah.
And
Someone
it
walks in, I'll give you, I don't know, $800 for everything.
Oh,
And
my
they just take
God.
it all.
You
I
just-
I would love to see. There's a guy that I saw on YouTube that knows all the stuff, what stuff is worth, all these different things, hats and sweatshirts that are like college things, but the label will show it's this label or it's this or whatever. And he goes to these big flea markets and he goes through all this stuff. and just buys bags and bags of stuff. And he's like, I'll give you $10 for this bag. I'll give you this, whatever. And then meanwhile, he pulls out a shirt. He goes, this is $500. And it's him selling it. And he has a record of his stuff. And he's a millionaire.
Right.
And that's what he does. That's what he does for a living. He's the best. He's like the top guy doing it because he took another guy along and he goes, show me how you do this stuff. And he's going along and he's showing different stuff. And he goes, this is a so-and-so label, blah, blah, blah. This hat is $250 and puts it in there. And he bought like 10 hats for $8.
Yeah,
you know?
There's a whole market for like vintage T-shirts from old like sports and stuff that, you know, even if it's worn and have like holes and stuff, and people still pay, you know, a lot of money for some of that
Yeah,
stuff.
because then you see Brad Pitt and Ryan Reynolds wearing that.
Yeah.
It's got holes in it and stuff, but it's vintage, and you know, it initially cost $399, and then they bought it for $1,200 for a T-shirt. Crazy. Let's see. A 3D printed device known as a flock sock. What is a flock sock? Do you know what this is?
Flock sock.
Yeah.
I do not know what that is.
Is attracting attention online as opposition to flock surveillance grows. Flock cameras made by Flock Safety, a Georgia-based company whose automated license plate reader network has expanded rapidly in recent years. So it's a camera that captures your license plate and all that stuff. The Flock says its camera network now includes more than 120,000 cameras nationwide, which are used by law enforcement agencies and communities to identify vehicles linked to crimes or missing persons or stolen cars, that type of stuff. Flock cameras capture images of passing vehicles and use software to record information, including license plates, the vehicle make, model, color, all that type of stuff. Legally speaking, placing a cover over an active public surveillance or traffic hardware is widely considered a form of tampering, mischief, or vandalism, regardless of how easily removable it is. So this flock sock is a piece of plastic that actually has a little thing that goes on like a broom handle, standard broom handle, and you can go and place it over the Flock camera, which you're tampering with the camera now. I mean, it'd just be like a red light camera if you went up and spray painted or did something like that, whatever.
Yeah.
But they're selling them as,
you can't sell them.
They're selling them as a like joke device, type thing. But yeah, obviously, if you did that, it's against the law.
We have a Category 5 problem right now.
Oh, you got to poop?
I got to poop.
Oh.
Do you want to take a break, or do you want
to? Whatever you want to do. You want to take a break, or you want us to continue on, or
continue on?
It's up to you.
Can you continue on?
Yeah. How long is it going to be?
I don't know. Maybe we should take a break.
All right,
Let's take a quick break, and we'll come right back. It just hit me on. I'm working out now.
Yeah,
it's the Mike Calta show. It's 102.5 The Bone. We'll be back. I got to take a poop break.
Oh,
I had a Category 5 issue. I had to go.
Oh,
I don't know. It came out of nowhere. Where it just all of a sudden I got a pain in my stomach, and I was like, it's time.
Well, you're wearing the same clothes, so that's a good sign.
Yeah, no, it was not. It was not explosive, nor was it, really worth going into. It just everything is good now.
There was a slight look of fear on your face for a second.
It hurt. You know when you get it in that pain in your stomach in your waist area where it just hurts.
Yeah,
that's what it was like.
I love those videos where the person is holding their dog and they go, guess who got into the garbage and ate 3 donuts that were thrown away and then had barbecue ribs and blah 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 and went to the bathroom so bad that had to be hosed off in the backyard, and then it cuts to the guy hosing himself off in the backyard.
Thankfully we have none of those issues.
That's probably what it is, though, is your healthy Chinese food last night is trying to escape your body. Your body's like, what is this doing in here?
Yeah, get some egg rolls in here.
Oh, come on.
By the way, I saw Joe, you got something rolling on the dog roller.
I do.
What do you got today?
I got chicken egg rolls from P.F. Chang's.
Oh man.
Joe is saying, he goes, I got chicken egg rolls from P.F. Chang's. I go, I know where you could stick one. Trying to help Mike out.
Joe and I had a meeting after the show yesterday discussing whether we're going to kick down to just 2 dogs.
2 dogs a week?
A week instead of 3.
I can't get on the dog wagon.
We might eliminate Wednesdays.
All right. Monday, Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah. Monday, welcome back. Friday, going to the weekend.
Right.
That doesn't mean something else might not be rolling.
That's good. Just not a lot of hot dogs. All right. I might partake in a Friday hot dog.
And are you, in your mind, thinking that egg roll is better than hot dog? Healthier than hot dog?
No.
Oh,
They're smaller.
I'm just thinking it's a different choice than a hot dog.
Yeah, but I don't know whether that's the reason why Gio's saying instead of 3 hot dogs a week, 2 hot dogs a week is because of choice.
Well, he seems to be agreeable to it.
Yeah.
But you don't think that those little tiny chicken egg rolls are be healthier than the hot dog?
Maybe.
Right.
But also, you say they're smaller. Yeah. You're not going to have 4. You know what I mean?
Can't have 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are going to eat probably multiple ones.
You say not going to have 4? How many spring rolls did you have? Because I'm telling you right now, I had like 30 or 40 spring rolls at Melanie's birthday
Yeah, but
party.
that was pre-workout.
Those were unbelievable.
Yeah, that was it.
Mike goes, by the way, the spring rolls are fantastic. And so I went over and I was looking and I was like, oh, he said the spring roll. They were fantastic.
Like I stood next to the thing and just kept eating them out of the pile.
Yeah.
My wife yelled at me. She goes, get a plate.
Yeah.
I go, I'm only touching the one I'm eating.
Yeah. All right, let's get back to news. Sorry about that. Here we go.
So we were talking about
Flock
the flock
plates.
cameras, and in the covers and all the flock stock and all that stuff. By the way,
What are they doing with that data? They're tracking down, like if they need to go and look into.
Yes, obviously that's what they're saying. If there's a missing person, or if there's a stolen vehicle, or if somebody murdered someone, and then they were like, well, "I have the license plate number," then they can check all these
Oh, the
flock
flock
cameras.
cameras, I got
yeah,
you.
and they said they have 120,000 of them,
Oh,
so
geez.
you can find out if they're in Georgia, if they're in Texas, or
The problem is, and why it's become like a big story now, is there was the police officer down in Sarasota who got busted for tracking his ex-girlfriend.
yes.
So now they're saying they want an audit of all the flock cameras to find out if law enforcement is misusing it for the wrong thing.
That's
Well-
the big thing, yeah.
And then I also saw where, I don't know if it was in Florida or Texas, it was one of the two, but the flock camera was straight up facing a playground and splash pad and not the road.
Oh,
Like
that's not a flock camera. That's a different camera.
Exactly. So why, you know what I mean? Like, why is it facing it that way?
yeah.
Yeah, so now people think they're being abused and not just for license plates
Gotcha.
and official law enforcement business.
Would you like to find out if your vehicle is on the flock camera?
Yes.
Well,
I'm sure
there
it
is a
is.
website that says haveibeenflocked.com that allows drivers to check if flock cameras have searched for their vehicle. If you actually remember, does anybody know their license plate number?
I do.
Kind of no.
I don't. I have a picture of it in my phone because I can never remember it
Same.
if I have to do it, whatever. But, you know, they change so often.
No, I don't.
And I don't have a cool,
I can't
vanity
remember.
license
I know,
plate.
yeah.
You can also go on getflocked.com and it will show you where all the flock cameras are in your city.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Did they take down goflockyourself.com?
I don't know. But I was using the Get Flocked.
Flock off.
Yeah, and you can see where they are.
Yeah. Haveibeenflocked.com, though, is the one where you
Yeah,
can
I got
check.
the website up here. I just don't know my license plate.
Yeah,
My
I'm
license
trying to-
plate's
I
F
thought-
something.
Well, just put in F something. It'll probably come
I
up.
have it right here.
Oh, okay.
I have it on my toll notice.
Yeah.
I feel like these websites, like, have I been flocked? You know, like you put your license plate, now they have
And then
it
they
anyway.
check, yeah.
And they put it in there anyways.
What's this guy been up to?
Oh, yeah. Why is he looking?
He's doing something.
No, I don't have it.
Joe, you want to go out and take a picture of Mike's license plate and put it on social media so everyone can check?
I can. You want me to go out there and get it?
Sure, Joe, if you don't mind.
All right.
And I'll check.
There are new pub subs and ice cream flavors are now available at Publix for a limited time. The Lakeland-based retailer announced that it's bringing back its NFL-themed subs. They're doing different ones. They're doing Miami Dolphins, Tampa Bay Buccaneers,
Oh, you
Jacksonville
don't eat a
Jaguars.
dolphin?
No, they
Well.
don't serve dolphin. It's for the Miami Dolphins.
I got it.
They're all pretty similar. I will tell you what the Tampa Bay Buccaneer pub sub is. It's crispy chicken tenders with bacon, cheddar cheese, topped off with a spicy gold sauce.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah. And then the Miami Dolphins one is crispy chicken tenders with sweet sriracha and topped with Boar's Head 3-pepper Colby Jack cheese.
Mm.
Yeah. So
I
they're
love a
all
good
pretty
pub
similar.
sub.
They're basically crispy chicken and then other stuff on there.
I just found out I have not been flocked.
No.
No.
You will now.
I found my license plate on my phone.
And then they have limited time flavors for the half-gallon ice cream, which they're bringing back. My wife's favorite. She loves it. It is the Publix Santa's White Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I had that. It was really good.
Really good. Also, they have the limited edition eggnog premium ice cream. They have the Bananas Foster. That's Bananas, homie. Premium ice cream. Cinnamon Streusel Praline premium ice cream. So there's a bunch of good ones. Limited edition pub subs and ice cream from Publix. Check it out. It's going on until I think mid-September or something. I didn't see where it was.
I remember I had the Buccaneer sub last year. I don't know if it's the same one. It was not great.
I got to tell you, I don't like the chicken tenders on a sub.
Either do I.
It's too
I don't-
much breading stuff.
I don't
Yeah,
like
it's too
Publix chicken
thick.
tenders.
Yeah.
Like
What?
They're kind of plain.
they're
yeah.
not great.
Do you like them, Carmen? They're not. They don't.
I mean, they're not like my favorite. I'm not going out of my way, but I'm not turning them down.
I love Publix, and they have so many good things. I think it's just they're very plain. There's nothing to them. There's no spice. There's no seasoning or anything like that I can taste. You have other ones, and you're like, oh yeah, that's got a little flavor to it,
right? But for the most part, I'm dipping my tenders, so
That's
it's really
thing,
it's all about the sauce. It's not really about the tender.
People go nuts over the chicken tender sub at Publix.
It's pretty phenomenal.
Highly overrated.
They'll buffalo it up for you.
Yeah.
They'll make it pretty good.
I like it.
Yeah, they shake it
Chad
up.
really likes the Buccaneers sub when they have that because it's a chicken tender sub.
Literally the whole story we're talking about. Literally the whole story.
Started the whole conversation off with.
When do they have that?
Listen,
Did you just run to the bathroom?
We started talking about chicken tenders, and I forgot everything before that.
Oh man.
Publix has limited time pub subs, including the Buccaneers.
Oh, remember Dolphin? Is it Dolphin?
Yeah.
I have not heard this, Galvin. Please go on.
Carmen, have you seen any of the flock cameras?
By the way, I have not been flocked.
No?
No.
I have not been flocked.
Good for you.
Yeah, but I feel like now you said I'm in the system.
We
Yeah.
put it in there. Yeah. Now they're gonna
Now
look
they're
up.
looking for me. Yeah.
They just, as they pop up, there's some guy just watching the screen going, idiots.
Got him.
Yeah. This is interesting for all of us in the room because we're on YouTube, we're on Bone TV and all that stuff. Joe, listen up. YouTube is changing how it counts video views on the platform. Starting on August 24th, so that's next week, the platform will start counting a view on a video from the very first frame rather than only counting if someone watches for 30 seconds.
Oh,
That's
so
good.
as soon as they click on it, that's considered a view.
If they're not really viewing anything, why would they do that?
I don't know. They bump up
everything
the.
up.
That's
Yeah.
why people think they're TikTok famous. They're like, I got 2 million views, and on TikTok, that's nothing.
No.
You get 2 million views on Instagram, that's a lot.
Yeah.
You get 2 million on TikTok, it's like, yeah, that's
No.
anything that
Yeah.
you post.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, that's going to be starting on August 24th with YouTube. Speaking of people doing videos and stuff, experts are telling influencers to stop taking pictures with sharks. Why? Why should they stop?
No, I say keep taking pictures of sharks.
Yeah. I mean, those are the best pictures, the
Yeah.
ones where you see half an influencer.
Yeah.
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 Yes, experts are saying stop doing that because they keep getting bit by sharks.
Change nothing. I hope we get video of your face being bitten off.
For the love
I
of-
watch these shows where people are in the water and they see a shark and they go, "Don't worry, he's just looking around. He's just coming to." They're just curious. You would just see a big black cloud come out of my shorts if I was in the ocean and there was a shark.
Yeah, I mean, if it's somebody who is constantly dealing with sharks and like that's their job and they're underwater and they know and they can kind of read the sharks,
Right.
Mannerisms and stuff. Yeah, still not the safest thing in the world, but you could probably tell when they're in kind of attack mode or if they're in just what's going on type of thing.
Don't see
Just
what's
like
happening.
just like a dog. You see a dog and it's wagging its tail and stuff. You go, okay, this dog's friendly.
Except the dog
If it's
isn't going to
got-
bite your arm off.
Some
Mostly.
can.
Yeah.
Some can. But yeah, if you're an expert and you know what you're doing, if you're just a regular person, you're like, it just wants to be friends.
Yeah. Take a picture.
Who was it? Oh, it was what's his name? Super funny comedian, passed away, Robert Schimmel. Robert Schimmel used to say the way you get a shark away from you is by punching it in the nose. And he goes, what if it wasn't going to attack you though?
Yeah.
And then you punch it in the nose and the shark's like, you punched me in the nose. All my friends saw it.
Yeah.
Now I have to attack you.
Now it's a
it's
fight. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember Columbia House?
Yes.
Oh, I still owe them money.
Of course, everybody does.
great.
Everybody used to get the cassette tapes and all this stuff. Well, Columbia House, the long-running direct-to-consumer media retailer, once famous for its mail-order music clubs, is set to shut down for good.
Well, what do they do?
They're still going on. They're still
selling
happening.
CDs?
Yeah.
I guess DVD and Blu-rays and all that type of stuff,
Oh, wow.
which, is also by the wayside with streaming and
Right.
everything. After more than 7 decades in operation, the company will stop accepting new orders and wind down its remaining business focused on DVD and Blu-ray sales. The decision marks the final chapter for the brand that once dominated a significant share of the physical media market in the United States and left a lasting imprint on how generations of consumers acquired music and movies.
Carmen, do you remember that?
No, yeah,
Do you know the process and what you had to do?
for like LimeWire and stuff like that.
No.
this
Columbia
is-
House
They would
Oh.
actually send you cassette tapes
or CDs.
or
yeah,
CDs.
No,
Yeah.
that's way before my time.
So you
Right.
would take the article out of the advertisement out of a magazine, and they had all of these CDs listed with their numbers, and you had to write down the numbers. And you got to pick 10, but you had to agree to buy one more within the next year, which was usually $18 to $25.
Okay.
And they'd send you 10 brand new CDs to your home, and then you had a year. So then every month they would send you one, and you would decide whether you want it or not. And if you want it, you just kept it and they billed you. If not, you send it back to them, and they would see you next month. And nobody ever sent it back. Everybody kept it, and everybody owes them money.
Yeah, and they probably that's why they went out of business.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, we're talking 50 years later.
Yeah.
You know, they managed to.
Remember they had the little stickers, and you have to put the sticker of the album cover on the form and then mail
Yeah,
that in.
they used to do different versions
Yeah.
of it because
Oh, yeah, the
remember,
stickers.
I remember you used to just tape a penny to it
Yep.
because
Yeah.
it was a penny, and
Yeah.
you would just tape a penny to it.
I just remember when the box would show up with like 12 CDs. It was like the greatest day ever because
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
I could never afford
No.
this many CDs at one time, and
Yeah.
I got all these great bands that I loved.
Do you know how
in
many
one
different
shot?
names I used to get
Oh,
all this
yeah.
stuff sent to my house? Yeah, it was the best.
We all did it like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
Different
3 or
address,
4.
yeah.
I did a ton. And then I also had a letter that I had typed up that said that I was underage and I couldn't be held to any contract or anything. 'Cause
Ah.
they would send you stuff and they'd be like, you better pay, you better pay.
Right.
It was the best.
Yeah. I go, I don't know. You're looking for Greg Van Halen. That's not me.
Not here.
I have nothing to do with that. People are going crazy with the baseball cards, man. It is unbelievable. All kind of cards. The World of Warcraft and the Pokemon and everything
yeah.
are worth so much money. Well, 8 unopened Topps baseball card packs from 1952.
Oh,
So
wow.
they don't know what's in them, but it's
Right.
1952.
Sure.
Just sold for $1.1 million.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm looking at these. Ian Beckles gave me these yesterday. There's a bunch of Ian Beckles cards that he
Oh,
had.
really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
nice.
saw him give you cards, but I didn't know what they were.
Yeah, I hope they're worth a lot of money.
That's awesome.
No, my
Did he sign them for you?
No, my brother had a couple Ian Beckles cards, and I texted Ian. I was like, "Look at this, huh?" And he's like, "Oh, I got a bunch of those. I'll give them to you." So
That's pretty cool.
yeah.
I would
Pretty
imagine if
That-
you signed them and it'd be worth more.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
actually, signing them makes them worth less.
I didn't think about it.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, if you're looking at the condition of the card and you want to sell it for that, the signing them actually diminishes the value.
Yeah, there was one where a
Don't
guy.
get me wrong. If you had a signed Babe Ruth card, I'm sure it'll be just fine.
Yeah, I would imagine, depending on who it is
Yeah.
and how many of them there are. There was a guy who did an opening thing with his wife. His wife had bought him one, like and she was like, "I didn't know what to get. I got you this," and it wound up being a 1 of 1.
Oh, wow.
And it had like the gold thing in there, and it had a piece of the uniform and this and that and everything. Yeah, no, I mean the guy was freaking out.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
Mike,
You have to poop too?
you jujitsu'd me, yeah. I gotta go.
Shut up.
What?
Yeah.
How? So what do we do?
And I can't get a hold of Monica. Just don't curse.
Just
Yeah.
go.
I
I will be back in 2 minutes.
Cat, is this Cat 5 like Mike?
Yes.
Oh,
All right.
my God. All
And
right.
I can't. I've texted Monica 3 times and she's not answering.
I'm putting a clock on
man.
you.
Shut the
And-
front door.
man.
Go.
Go.
Brother.
What is happening?
That's why she missed the whole pub sub thing.
Yeah, she
was
was
over
probably
there.
writhing.
Yeah, she was probably over there doing deep knee squats and
Calvin,
stuff.
that's happened to me when you were talking about the flock card, the flock thing.
Yeah.
I was sitting here just writhing in pain, going, "How am I going to get out of this? What am I going to do?" Yeah.
I don't think that's ever happened to me. Where it's like, oh my God, I have to go right this second.
I mean, like I wasn't going to crap my pants, but it hurt really bad.
right.
It hurt my stomach. I knew I had to go. Sorry.
Yeah, there is sometimes where you get the
Jiu-jitsu there.
you get the bubble guts and you get those pains and you're like, something's got to happen. You know.
Yeah, that's what it was. I was not feeling well, but
This
anyway.
is an interesting question. Someone asked on social media, would it be appropriate to drink a non-alcoholic beer at work?
No.
It would not be inappropriate?
It would be inappropriate. Sorry, it would
You're
be
saying it would be
yes.
inappropriate.
I
Why?
say
because non-alcoholic beer still has alcohol in it.
It has the same amount as like less than like cough medicine with codeine or whatever.
Right, but it does still, and also it's a bad look to be drinking at work.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, would I be mad at it? No. If Joe wanted to pop open a O'Doul's, I'm not gonna be mad at him.
Oh yeah, I bring
Gio?
a case with me every time I come in.
Yeah.
yeah, it's a bad look, but it shouldn't be.
It's a weird look because I assume that you're an alcoholic
Right.
and you have to have that taste
Yeah.
and you're doing it. I love, by the way.
But let me tell you, my grandfather, Willie, he used to drink 2 O'Doul's with dinner every night, and was not an alcoholic. Didn't want the alcohol, liked the beer.
okay.
Yeah, so
Probably an outlier, though. There's not too many of those.
He was a very disciplined guy, and just enjoyed drinking beer, but didn't want the alcohol effects of it, so he would have 2 O'Douls every night.
And you could probably make a strong argument that like a Diet Coke is far worse for you than,
Yes.
than NA beer.
But Jonah Hill in Wolf of Wall Street, so you just drink a bunch of them?
That's such a great.
non-alcoholic.
Get it, I'm not a scientist. What are we doing?
It is a weird look. It is a weird look. I don't know
Yeah.
whether it's inappropriate, whether could a manager be like, hey, what are you doing? You can't drink that. Why not? It's non-alcoholic.
Yeah.
The result was split right down the middle. 50% said it was totally fine. 50% said no, that's inappropriate.
I feel like if somebody is drinking a beer during the workday, it's because they can't wait to go get drunk.
Yeah, that's what I feel like too.
assume.
Non-alcoholic, they at least need the taste of it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a sign of a guy who's having some issues.
Yeah. It's definitely a weird look for sure. But, it's not. I think if you got fired for that, you would definitely have a lawsuit.
Is there cause? But there is alcohol in it, so then they can make a
There
cause.
is, but I don't think. I mean, it's like mouthwash.
Yeah, but they tell you shouldn't drink those and drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's got to be enough of alcohol in there to if you're drinking the mouthwash after a while.
Yeah, if you're drinking it.
Yeah.
Says there's usually about 0.5% alcohol by volume in a non-alcoholic beer. So that's low.
Still, that's what else could you be drinking at work that has a little alcohol in it?
There are alcohol-free beers though.
What I saw a commercial for yesterday was the worst thing I could ever imagine. It was Fireball whiskey knockoff without the alcohol content, but the same. It said the same fire and burn, but no alcohol.
I never liked the Fireball whiskey stuff when it became a big craze.
I loved it, but I loved it because it was the sugary taste. Not
So
because
heartburn.
Of the,
Was it a cider? Yeah, I think if you put a shot of the Fireball in like a cider beer thing, whatever that it's really good.
Oh, really?
People do that, or I guess apple cider. No, not apple cider. What are the cider drinks? Are those beers? Or are those like? I guess they're cider.
No, it's a cider.
Ciders, yeah.
Hey, let's
Just
bring
like-
back.
Sweet poopy.
Yeah, I've been back.
Oh, well, you didn't tell me. I was trying to time you.
Oh, sorry. Well, I didn't want to interrupt.
Well, 4 minutes and 15 seconds, so we'll knock off the 15 and say 4 minutes. That's
Wow,
not a good
Carmen,
time.
That's a good under.
No, she's supposed to be missed 2 minutes.
Yeah, like I said, I've been back.
Yeah.
I just didn't interrupt.
That's amazing.
By the way, traditional mouthwash contain between 14% and 27% alcohol by volume.
And like alcoholics, they'll drink like vanilla extract,
Extract,
because
yeah.
they make it with vodka.
So weird. According to a new study, Carmen, we've talked about this before. 3 minutes of intense sprinting may beat an hour plus of regular exercise.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so you could cut down on your time that you have. So a lot of people that say, I don't have time to work out. Well, 3 minutes of sprinting. A single 3-minute sprint workout changed 714 blood proteins, while 90 minutes of moderate cycling changed only 7.
Holy cow.
Yeah, some sprint-triggered proteins were linked to lower risk of heart disease, obesity, type 2 diabetes, in the database of more than 53,000 people, though this is an association, not proof of protection, they say.
So
Go ahead.
I was going to say, so one thing that was really popular is interval sprinting.
Right,
And
yeah.
you do 30 seconds of hardcore sprint, and then you walk for a minute or 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And then you sprint for 30 seconds, and you do that 6 times to equal out that 3 minutes.
Oh,
It
boy.
says muscle appears to be a major source of the proteins released after sprinting, and fat cells showed the strongest response to the post-sprint blood. The study relied on a small, mostly male group, so it remains unclear whether women would show the same response, but they're saying that may be better for you.
It's a little sprinter.
Yeah.
I am not a big runner. I'm definitely not a sprinter.
Well, also they're saying like sprint workouts where you're doing fast stuff. So if you're doing like fast controlled curls,
Right.
instead of doing the slow long stuff, it's not
get 'em
necessarily
in.
just running.
Right. Mike Calta show. Good morning.
Morning. I have a suggestion. Actually, my brother had a suggestion for your rollers. It's a Dr. Pepper dog.
Dr. Pepper dog?
Yes, a Dr. Pepper dog. He said it's phenomenal. I'm not a Dr. Pepper drinker, so I have no clue, but he suggested that.
What do you? They soak
like
them.
you
Soak them in the
marinate?
Dr. Pepper.
I don't know. He just said they were really good, and I don't know. But I have another thing I want to talk to you about. You're talking about collector items and everything, and I'm probably going to be screwed on this one. But I have a T-shirt that's been sitting in there since 1990, actually in '98 Rock, and it was the Bubba Park T-shirt with all the signatures. Is it worthless?
Oh yeah, I mean it's the first T-shirt that I've ever been on, so it's exciting for me. But I mean,
Or is it is it like an artist? Everybody dies and then it's worth something.
I don't even think that. I mean, think about it. Out of that whole crew, I'm the only one that's still left doing anything.
Yeah, right. I figured.
Yeah, sorry, buddy.
I can't even sell it at a garage. So I guess
it was a good T-shirt though. It was a good concept at the time. Surprised we didn't get sued.
Also, I'd like to point out to you and your brother that we've had 2 different people on the show have to leave during the show to go to emergency bathroom, and you suggested Dr. Pepper Dogs.
I figured you guys are definitely going to try it now.
Yeah, you're probably right, sir.
Nope.
Thank you very much for your call.
It says Dr. Pepper Dogs can refer to a viral food trending involving hot dogs or sausages cooked or glazed in Dr. Pepper.
Oh,
Yeah.
glizzies. Mike Calta show, hello.
Hey, good morning, guys.
What's up?
Not much. I got a funny story about Columbia House. My cousin went to jail for scamming them.
How many do you have to buy before they consider you jail-worthy? Because we all robbed them.
He had thousands. He had different post office boxes all around the city, and he set up a table downtown Center City, Philadelphia, and he was reselling them for $10 to $15 a piece. But what got him caught was he was using athletes' names and having them shipped to his post office box under their names.
Don Mattingly, box number 7. Wade Boggs, box
They
number
were
12.
Phillies. It was like older Phillies. I think he used Steve Carlton, and Steve Carlton said, "This isn't me" when he got the bill, and they hunted my cousin down and arrested him.
Mike Schmidt loves Shaka Khan.
Mike Calta show, good morning.
Good morning, Mike. Good morning, everybody. Mike, don't put your face in the water bubbler at the gym. That's not going to work out for you. And let your trainer know when you're not feeling well. Like if you have a problem, don't keep that a secret from him. You know?
No, I wouldn't.
What is the water bubbler?
The water fountain.
It's the dirtiest thing in the gym. It's unbelievable. You'll catch everything. Everybody's. And you know what? The thing that you might want to do. That hand sanitizer, that's the most expensive thing that the gym buys. Use that once in a while, you know? And tell your trainer, if there's somebody that you're working out with a cold, get away from that. Move away from that section.
All right. Thank you for your health update.
You know those uniforms that the girls are wearing? They don't care. Those girls don't care. If you don't look at them, they don't care. If you look at them, they care. They're meeting the guys that they want to meet with those uniforms, and the guys are meeting the girls that they want. And you know, the other thing is, you can go to the airport and be like, isn't that the uniform that the girls wearing at the gym and at the mall?
It's true.
It's a hard sell. But enjoy it, Mike. You're doing a great job. Keep it up.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate the call. Let me break that down to you.
Was that rapid fire, Phil? That's great.
The bubbler is what some people call the water fountain.
Okay.
Never heard that.
No, must be a New York thing.
No, I think it's like a Massachusetts thing.
Oh.
And also, I agree with him. My wife will wear similar clothes to the airport that she will wear to the gym, like Lululemon leggings and that sort of stuff. So I agree with that as well. And Steve Carlton steals a lot of CDs. So those are things that we learned in the last break.
Went to jail.
Wow.
Today is 2 different things. Today is National Couples Day.
Oh.
And today is National Fajita Day.
Oh. Who do you think's the best couple on the show? You and Jenny, you and Jamie, you and Sugar Pants, you and Chad, or me and Amanda?
Best couple?
I don't really know how to
How do you judge
I mean,
that?
I'm biased, so I would just automatically say Chad and I.
I'd say you're the worst.
Yeah.
Because we love each other.
Yeah, because you don't really know each other yet.
Most annoying by
Yeah,
far.
you don't hate each other enough yet.
Yeah.
Right, but that's the thing, because we haven't even been married a year.
My wife and I are much like Joe's dog rollers. We're seasoned. We learned that we have enough love and enough hate for each other that it's perfect. We
I say,
constantly
you guys don't
roll.
even like each other.
Oh,
You're
that's like,
not
do you know
true.
that my wife and I lay in bed holding hands?
I don't believe that.
I swear to God.
After you talk about killing each other.
I only talk about killing her. It's a one-way thing.
Okay.
Yeah, she's just waiting for me to die.
Carmen's happiness is almost offensive.
Yeah, it's almost a little.
See?
It's almost a little fake.
Yeah,
It's a
probably.
little too fake. Not that it is
Or
fake,
I'm just
Carmen.
happy.
Right. Not that it is fake, but it's almost like when you just you don't know, and you haven't gotten hit with an $1,800 electric bill yet.
Oh, yes, we have.
Yeah, that's when you have problems.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
because you know all of our problems.
No, I'm not necessarily talking about you. I mean, just in general. I'm talking about like a young couple is doing great and everything. There's love and happiness.
Too happy.
And then all of a sudden they get hit with some financial burden and they're like, well, if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have done the, and then that kind of stuff happens.
Yeah, I mean, again, so you don't know our struggles because that's
this is why you're the worst.
Because I talk.
Chad's probably, if you didn't work on that stupid show.
Oh,
yeah.
Speaking of National Couples Day, a recent study found that on average, Mike, men fart slightly more often than women.
National average.
But it's close. The peak farting time, what do you think peak farting time is?
After dinner, sometime around 7 p.m.
Yeah.
You're right in the wheelhouse, between 6 and 10 p.m.
Yep.
Yeah.
But your wife claims she never farts, ever.
Gio, and I have never heard it. I have never heard her do it from another room. I have never heard her go into a bathroom, sit on the toilet, and one leak out. Like, I've never seen that.
It still has to happen.
Oh, I'm sure it does.
No
It's
way.
physically impossible for her to not fart.
Hot girls know when to do it.
Yeah. Like, I'd imagine
not around.
somebody in her family, her brothers or her friends, her best friends, somebody's heard her fart over time. I have never heard her fart.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I mean, we're talking about, we've been married we've been together dating since the 90s.
Yeah.
That's a solid record.
That's a solid run.
Yeah.
No farts. And I don't know what she does in the bathroom. I've never walked in there and went, oh, God, ever. I don't know. I mean, we did have poop-pourri for a while.
Yeah.
You spray that stuff and the poop-pourri kills the smell, but
that's how you keep the romance.
It's true. And I don't do it in front of her. If we're in the living room and I just get a category 5, I go into the furthest bathroom away from where we are.
Yeah.
So I try to keep that legit.
That's impressive.
Yeah. We're good like that.
Also, don't go running in right after she goes.
I know.
You don't want to.
Yeah.
You're
I know,
just
but a lot of
asking for
times-
problems.
That's on you.
Yeah.
In the main bathroom, in the master bathroom, the toilet is within that bathroom. So sometimes you have to go in the bathroom, even not in the toilet room necessarily. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hayden Pantier, her death is apparently caused by an overdose, according to the 911 call. The coroners say that there was no signs of trauma that would have contributed to it.
I know they said they found Narcan. And
That had already been administrated by the time they got there.
And an adrenaline pen. It's supposed to jumpstart your heart.
What is she taking? Do we know?
I don't know.
Well, they said
Gotta be
that
a
she
hot
was
girl drug.
complaining of back problems, so maybe oxy or something along those lines, some
She's-
sort of.
And she
Yeah,
got with some ex-boyfriend she was getting back up with or something.
Yeah, I read
and it was
about
like
that.
in an apartment complex.
Yeah, I mean,
Like it looked like a crappy kind of like in somewhere in like North Carolina or something.
I think these people have way less money than we think they do.
That's true.
Well, and who knows? Like, it could have still been like a nice apartment. I think it was like a secondary home. It wasn't necessarily like her regular home because they traveled from LA
Yeah.
to
Right.
there to get away.
The pictures
And then-
I saw at the ambulance, like it just looked like a standard kind of crappy apartment complex. I was like, that's
It
weird.
says that she was worth around $6 million, so not
Oh, jeez.
not
Yeah.
a ton. Yeah,
Oh,
It
that's pretty
says
good,
some
though.
secondary outlets estimated around $15 million.
It could have
But-
been a $6,000 apartment a month.
Yeah.
Who knows?
And I know, like in past interviews, she said like she had problems with alcohol and opioids. You know what I mean? So she's drinking and then taking Vicodin or whatever.
Yeah, they've been showing different interviews and different clips, and there was one where she was talking, and you could tell that there was something going on because she was like, "I feel so much better."
Oh,
now.
really?
You're just like, okay, we've
What a
all
shame.
heard that voice before.
What a shame for her parents to have lost both children.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they lost their son like 3 years ago, and that was for like a heart problem.
Can't imagine.
Yeah, and then Klitschko trying to fight a war. Now he's got to take care of the kid up full time.
That's right. That's right.
Although I thought didn't she give it up?
I think
Yeah.
she did. Yeah.
And then more death news. Authorities found human bones in the desert 15 miles from Nancy Guthrie's home,
Oh boy.
but determined that they are not hers.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That there's somebody
Other
missing,
bones.
and there's other bones they find.
Is
within-
that
in the
though?
desert?
10
There's
miles.
so many. I bet if they went through that desert
Yeah.
and looked, they'd
Yeah.
find
But
a
also-
bunch.
why did it take this long to find that? Because they said it's 15 miles away from her house. Like,
15 miles of digging.
Yeah, think of how much you have to do. I mean, how much red tape there is to go and find stuff, and then to actually use they use like a radar thing to find any kind of.
They said these bones had been there a long time.
Yeah.
Like longer than she's been missing.
So it sounds like they're still not close to locating her remains or catching the kidnappers or anything.
So insane.
Then there's that's a random missing person that nobody knows about.
Yeah.
Like how do you
there's a lot of that.
identify that person
Well,
now?
but that's the thing. They don't have a famous daughter, so it's one of those things where there's not as much pressure. There's not, all the media outlets forcing them to go and find this and stuff.
Or
It's
it
just
could be somebody missing from very far from that location.
Right.
And they had no reason to search there before.
It's just crazy. They found another basically dead body within 10 miles of her house.
I'm sure there's a lot of, like Galvin says, a lot of dead hookers buried out there. There's a lot of mob guys buried out there.
Man.
A lot of bodies buried out in the desert.
So a casino.
Yeah. Is this too far, too much? Whenever people do something and they're overboard with it, and you're like, oh, that's too much. Kirk Cameron, who is very religious, says he once apologized to God after filming a movie scene where he yelled and screamed at his wife.
Bro.
Yeah, he should apologize. He's horrible.
What happens in your life where you do that, where you just become so crazy religious? That's just like people that swap out drugs for working out. It's he must have had something happen.
But he's been that way since he was young, since he was doing growing pains.
Yeah. But there's something happened.
How'd the sister get out of it?
I think she's very religious too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's still,
Oh.
Yeah, their whole family. And he was only doing like religious movies and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
That's all he's ever done.
By the way, before anybody jumps on me, I'm not saying that's terrible. That's your thing, whatever. And obviously it's a lot better than the other things, but also anything, too much of anything, it's like, all right, that's enough.
Yeah.
And what year is it? Opening statements were delivered yesterday in the Tupac Shakur murder trial.
Who was on trial?
Oh, the guy that
they
orchestrated like the setup or something.
They say that they got the guy who, set it up and did stuff.
He didn't do it, but he was
theories.
involved.
There's a lot of theories of who did it.
It was P. Diddy.
Oh, for sure.
He was behind the whole
He
thing.
killed Biggie too.
Carmen, there's a whole thing that wasn't that in Vegas, because that was during the Mike Tyson thing, whatever, that the Vegas cops killed him, and they were
it was L.A. cops.
Or L.A. cops.
It was L.A.
really,
cops that came over to Vegas.
Yeah.
I wish Stallone brought the rights to that. They were going to make a movie about that, or a documentary, and Stallone was going to back it. I don't know if that ever came out or not.
And then finally news, I have 10 iconic movie lines that weren't in the script.
All right, save that for after the break, because I feel another one coming on.
Are you serious?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. I'm just making jokes. We'll take a quick break and we'll come back. We'll dive right into that. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. I'm pissed off at JP right now.
Oh, really?
Uh-oh.
What do you do?
We're fighting.
Yeah.
No, 100% joking. JP and I got in a text conversation yesterday, to which I believe we were both we were talking about something, but we had two different ideas of what was happening. So I think JP thinks I'm mad at him, but I'm not. I just got to call him today, fix that situation.
Why are you mad? Would you be mad at him?
He thought he did something work-wise where he stepped on my toes.
Oh.
And he called and he said, hey, I don't want to step on any toes. And I said, no, you're not. I said, I don't know anything about this. Let me look into it. And turned out I misinterpreted what he said, and he was not stepping on my toes at all.
It sounds like something he would do, step on toes.
He's a toe stepper.
Listen, Calta, move your toes.
And no, we're all good. But it was just a little kerfuffle yesterday.
Do not step on that cloudy toe.
No.
Oh, no.
You know how bad that would hurt?
Oh.
Last night, I thought I almost did surgery last night.
Again?
Yeah. Because half of that toenail is missing.
Oh.
And I figure I can get down there and into the groove.
You got a lot of stuff, man. You got a lot of stuff going on.
Do I have a lot of this stuff, or do I just talk about it more than most people?
No, you have a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Cloudy toe.
Yeah.
Emergency bathroom.
Well, everybody gets emergency bathroom. Today was just my day. Yeah.
No boogers anymore?
No boogers.
Farting all the time. Sick all the time.
No, that's not. When's the last time I was sick?
You're always.
Yeah, you're always.
You always say that. I always, because I complain a lot, but I'm not really sick.
But even at your house, somebody's always sick.
No, that's true. The germs are flying around the house.
Yeah.
Yes. So
it's a lot.
To reiterate, you have a lot of stuff.
All right. Maybe we're dipping.
Anyone else have a cloudy toe?
No.
No.
I did have an ingrown toenail before, and that it seemed like every person you talked to would step on it or hit it or bump you.
That hurts.
And it was the worst pain
It's
ever.
like when you get a sunburn. Everybody wants to slap your back. When you have a sunburn, they don't know. They don't know you're wearing a shirt, but yeah. Hey, what's going on? Oh, God damn.
I had a pedicure not too long ago, a couple of weeks ago, and they kind of made the cloudy toe look presentable.
Do they react at all when they see it, or they're just like
they're so used to it, you know?
Give them any warning?
No, I think I might have said, "Hey, that's the ugly one," you know, just like they couldn't tell on their own. But I don't think that they. It's not.
You think they see that a lot?
Yeah, oh, I'm sure they see a lot worse.
Really? Yeah. Oh, they get hammer toes and
carbuncles.
Wow,
and those sort of things. I just got a cloudy toe, and it's not even that bad anymore. It's just a little bit cloudy. Oh, shut up.
There's no way to clear it up. You even had somebody look at it.
I have used every type of medication, including from a prescription from a doctor, and nothing ever clears it up.
They probably got to yank the whole thing out and start from scratch.
You might be right, and I'd much rather just live with it.
People do that. People do that. There's runners that pull their toenails.
Really? To run better?
Yeah.
Wow.
Just so they don't have to worry about it, right?
So, because there's been a lot of people will lose toenails, like in marathons or ultra races and stuff. They'll lose the toenail because it's just the constant pounding. I've never had any problems with my toenails at all.
Yeah.
But
what about your nipples?
There is
nipple tape.
I don't wear it anymore. I don't know whether my nipples are just tough now or what the deal is.
You have callous nipples.
Yeah.
Seasoned veterans.
But I mean, when I first started, it was a problem, and I had to wear tape, and it was so funny because they have all these different type of things. You know what I wound up using? Duct tape.
Oh,
Duct
really?
tape was the best thing.
Really?
You didn't pull a nipple off when you took the duct tape off?
No.
Oh.
They make special tape though.
Oh
for
yeah,
that
they make
specifically,
all kind of different things. There's a million different products for it. But
Old school duct tape. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Hey, Mike, it's Ray. I just wanted to say it is a delight to hear their team finally coming on board with the potential that you have. I haven't heard a foul word towards you today.
Well,
I did just tell him he has a lot of problems.
You haven't been listening very closely.
Well, other than I will say Carmen kind of lashed out at you undeservedly as well, but you know you can't be perfect.
Yeah, and she made him poop. She made her poop for it.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Well, I
great show, guys.
Appreciate the support, Ray. Thank you.
It.
Carmen, you said a word that made me want to say a different word, but I don't know if I could say it.
What?
You said that I jujitsu'd you.
Oh.
But really, I would Jew.
Yep.
The dog name you.
Right.
Yep. Yeah. Obviously, I could not say that.
Right, but that works out perfect.
Yeah. So, like, I know where mine came from today.
What'd you have?
Oh no.
So, no, like I had coffee today, which I haven't really been drinking. I've been doing more like tea lately.
Right.
So I had coffee today, and then also last night we did pasta. We did protein pasta, and I made a homemade sauce, and I put beans in it. So I upped my fiber.
Beans in your pasta?
Hey guys,
Sauce, yes.
Hey guys, I'm a radio consultant. I just want to go over the 8 o'clock hour. So you had the girl on the show explain why she had an emergency poop in the middle of the thing. She listed what she ate.
But she was saying it compared to why the host of the show had an emergency poop earlier.
That happened in the 7 o'clock hour. We'll get to that.
It says here you took a break extremely early. Why is that?
Yeah, in the 9 o'clock hour, we're playing Guess Who Poops Next.
I'm hoping to work up a puke later on.
Oh, good.
So I have 10 iconic movie lines that were total accidents or made up like on the spot. They weren't in the script necessarily.
Okay. All right.
You know, and they wound up being in the movie and obviously became a huge line from the movie. What are some of the ones you can think of? Anything?
No.
The Shining. Here's Johnny.
Joe, you're absolutely right. Possibly the most famous improvised line of all time, Jack Nicholson. Here's Johnny from The Shining. Nicholson's character, Jack Torrance, is hammering down the door and yells that to Wendy. The reference is dated today, but obviously it was Ed McMahon, Tonight Show type
Does
of
that
thing.
mean
Whatever.
anything to you, Carmen?
No, I've never seen that movie. I don't like scary movies.
But here's Johnny?
I know that is Jack Nicholson.
Oh, but that's all. You don't know what it's from.
Yeah, no. Well,
really?
The
That's
Shining. Yeah, I've never seen it.
No, but in The Shining, he does that, but it's a reference to something else.
Oh, I have no idea then. No, I would make it, for me, the reference would be The Shining.
So the Tonight Show, which starred Johnny Carson, which would be announced by Ed McMahon. And Ed McMahon would say, and tonight's guest is this, and now here's Johnny. And that's where he took it from.
Oh.
See?
Okay.
Carmen, how old were you in 1992?
In 92, I was 1 year old.
Yeah. That's
So
when
I
Carson
don't-
retired.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't
You
care.
don't even know Johnny Carson.
No idea.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? And it's crazy that she knows a reference from a movie that was before that.
The reference of the reference.
The reference of the reference
Yeah.
was actually before. Yeah,
That's right.
That's
The
so weird.
Shining scared me to death when I was a little kid.
Greatest
Yeah, it
movie.
was
Like,
great.
It was so scary.
So did I. It scared me too. I don't know what was more scary, the twins.
The twins and the hallway with the blood.
Yeah.
That really messed me up when I was a kid.
Yeah, I didn't watch that movie when I was a kid, but I watched it as I was growing up.
Yeah.
Probably in my teens, and I still didn't like
When
it.
he's on the big wheel and he's riding, like that was
Yeah.
creepy.
So the thing about that, the big wheel, which is so great, that's what I love. I don't like jump scare movies. I don't like horror movies. I love suspense
Tension.
and like weird stuff and the tension that builds because he's going from hard floor to carpet.
Yep.
Hard floor
Oh, yeah.
to carpet. And as he's riding, it's doing that. It's going boo, da, and you're like, what is going on? And you're just like freaking out, waiting for something to jump out.
Yeah.
And then the little twins and all that stuff. Yeah, I love that stuff.
That is creepy. Those visuals of the twins and then the blood and the.
Yeah.
I still have
Scatman Crothers.
Joe,
Yes.
can you in 30 words or less, or maybe a little more, even explain that movie to me? Like, do you even know what it means?
The Shining?
Yes.
Yeah, of course. The Shining is about a hotel, and the hotel carries the same kind of energy that Danny has with his ability to like see things or know things.
So what is? So you say the hotel carries it?
Yeah, the hotel.
The hotel has the ghost in it,
Right.
if you will.
Yeah.
And only Danny and Scatman Crothers can see it.
Well, they both have the shinings. That's why
Right.
Scatman Carruthers talks to
He's
him.
got the shine.
And says, "You got the shine." Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
So then
But-
Scatman Crothers could see all that stuff too.
Right, but he could see it, but he wasn't as good at it as Danny.
Right, I got you.
Okay.
Okay.
And then in the end of the movie, the hotel actually possesses Jack Torrance and his wife and Danny, and they wind up staying there, which is different than the ending of the movie. In the book, that's how it went. But that's what winds up happening in the very end when you see Jack in a picture,
In the picture, yeah.
of like 1929.
He's always been there.
Exactly, he's always been there. So-
Spoiler alert.
I
it is a weird and twisted movie.
I got to tell you, speaking of long-awaited sequels that we talked about before, that was a really good one.
Oh,
Because they
yeah,
had The
I remember
Shining,
that.
and then they had the what was it, Doctor Sleep?
Sleep.
Doctor Sleep, which was that a prequel or is that
No.
No, that
Yeah,
was that was the sequel.
Well, the kid's grown up, right?
Right? Yeah, that's right. But that was really good.
Yeah, it was
I thought
pretty
that
good.
was really good. I was surprised.
Too scary.
Yeah, it's good though. What are some other iconic lines that you can think of? Anything? Any other ones?
Oh, is I'll Be Back from Terminator?
No. So
There's a line in Terminator that I
The
thought,
interesting thing about I'll Be Back is Arnold Schwarzenegger went to James Cameron and said, if I'm a machine, I would say, I will be back. He goes, I won't say it. And James Cameron said, are you the actor or the writer? And he goes, I'm the actor. He goes, right, I'm the writer. Leave the words alone. He goes, that's the way it's supposed to be, whatever. And then Arnold Schwarzenegger said, after the movie came out and so many people came up to him and asked him to do that, he called James Cameron and he goes, you were right. And he goes, yeah, exactly. I know
he
what I'm
probably
doing.
still gets it today.
Yeah, he said
But
it's
do you
the
think
most-
if the movie came out and he would have been like, I would be back? Then
May-
we'd all be saying, I will be back.
Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe, but just
maybe
the
not.
I
fact.
don't think so. It doesn't sound right.
And the way he
but
says
that's
it.
also
Yeah,
because
because you're not used to hearing
right.
it.
Because he said a guy came up to him and it was one of the first ones, and he goes, say the line, whatever, and he goes, I'll be back, whatever, and he goes, no, say it like you say it in the movie, and he goes, I'll be back, like that, like really hit it, and he's like, yeah, and he went running away and told his friends.
Yeah, I
and
thought that one of the Terminator lines was not in the script, but
The Uzi long slide, phased plasma rifle in the 40 watt range.
This is one of the most popular ones for sure. I'm Walking Here from Midnight Cowboy.
Yeah.
That was
Dustin
actually
Hoffman.
whenever a cab came through
Really?
the filming,
Yeah.
and they hit it and yelled, I'm walking here. That wasn't in the script.
Mm.
Leave the gun, take the cannoli.
Really?
Most quoted line in Godfather, of course, is leave the gun, you come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding. They say that's the most quoted one. But leave the gun, take the cannoli during the scene where the character is accomplice carry out a hit on the family's enemies. It's let's see, to them. As a reminder. But yeah, I guess that wasn't in the script. That was an
good.
ad-lib.
That's a good ad-lib.
Some of the other ones, Blazing Saddles, where he says, morons, and he's different word that he was going to say about it. Whatever. You're going to need a bigger boat from Jaws.
Really?
Yeah. We got Here's Johnny from The Shining. Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back. Whatever Princess Leia says, "I love you" to Han Solo, and he says, "I know." Yeah. He said he figured that he would say something like that instead of saying, "I love you too." Titanic, I'm king of the world.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Training Day, they said that Denzel, at the end of Training Day, where he's yelling at all the people all around in there, he made that whole thing up.
He's
made
amazing.
that whole.
If that's truth, he's amazing.
Really?
That you'd be playing basketball in Pelican Bay and blah, blah, blah.
Shoe program.
Yeah, but the line is King Kong ain't got S on me. Totally made up.
Holy cow.
But he ad-libbed like that whole thing.
Wow.
It's
solid.
unbelievable. Robert Downey Jr. from Iron Man, where he says, "I am Iron Man."
Mm-hmm.
That one I had heard.
This one of the most famous quotes from any movie. Look at me. I'm the captain now. He made that up.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
The kid.
Yeah.
That had never acted before.
Yeah. But I mean, a lot of directors will do it where they have it, the script, whatever, and then we'll do takes of give me something different, do something, ad lib, put something else in there.
That's a great line. That could be used anytime. You get in
So
somebody's
good.
car, you sit in the driver's seat, and you're like, I'm the captain now.
Yeah. Yeah. So those are just a few of the different ones. Big iconic lines from movies that weren't even in the script.
Wow.
Was anything from Taxi Driver in there?
Not in here. No, I didn't see it. But why? What
are
if,
you talking to me?
Yeah. I thought there was a story about that.
Well, if you ever watch that, they have outtake where you can hear Scorsese, because Scorsese is kneeling down because De Niro's looking in the mirror, and you hear him off camera, and he's throwing him lines. He's saying,
"Okay,
say this, whatever," and then he's just going with it and adding extra stuff.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
All right, 800-771-1025. Mike Calta Show. Good morning.
Hey, how's it going?
What's up, buddy?
I wanted to talk about a movie that really messed me up. I think there was an iconic line. My mom told me don't watch it. I was too young, and it's a reason I never ever have been camping. The Deliverance.
Yeah, the squeal like a pig.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's enough to make
that movie messed me up, man.
Mm-hmm. Me too. I don't like any movies that involve rape, especially guy rape, and the Pulp Fiction scene messed me up when you saw Marcellus getting it.
Yeah,
that was pretty bad. Mike Calta Show. Good morning.
Hey, I'm good.
Too loud. Mike Calta Show. Low.
Hey, Mike. Just a funny note here. The movie Best in Show.
Oh yeah,
all ad lib.
Yeah,
the whole movie was ad lib.
That whole cast.
That's
that
Christopher
they do all
Guest.
those movies.
He does a lot of that.
Great movie.
By the way, that guy is right. Squeal Like a Pig from the 1972 thriller Deliverance was an ad lib spoken by actor Bill McKinney, who played a mountain man rather than being written in the script.
That whole movie with the kid playing the dueling banjos, the Squeal Like a Pig. I mean, all that stuff is just.
And that kid was just a kid they found.
Yeah.
They found.
You know, you got it. I mean,
sure.
That was like the day that Dum Dum Laurie called the show.
Yeah.
We knew we hit gold that day. What do you think she is, Carmen? You haven't heard from her, have you?
No, I have not. I don't know. She might not be with us
You think so?
anymore.
Yeah. I mean, are you that surprised?
No, but I feel like somebody should tell us. Like there should be a responsibility to report back to us when somebody dies.
One, her family didn't like us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And she was like staying with her sister, right? Like that's who
Don't
her caretaker
not gonna
was.
leave it up to Dum Dum Garfunkel.
Yeah.
He may be gone too.
The last time I remember calling, somebody was in the background yelling at her to get off the phone.
Yeah.
That was her sister, I think.
Yeah.
Right. Not like her talking to us.
None of the families like us. The Tigers don't like us.
The Tigers should like us. We've done more for them than anybody else.
But we're going to blow up their cover, blow up the spot.
I know, but we were getting the Tigers water and they had no running water.
That house gets condemned. They're,
Like, just think they have to go to the 7-Eleven or the CVS to poop. And what if they have a Category 5 problem?
Oh.
That's where that pool comes in. I'm telling you.
100%.
That's also where the mom probably is.
Oh. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Morning. Okay, you have to say this in a fan, but Luke, I am your father.
No, but that was an ad
In the
lib.
fan.
It's not ad lib, though.
Oh,
Yeah,
all right.
And that's not even the line.
Yeah. It's no, I am
Right.
your father.
Yeah.
Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Good morning, guys. Clint Eastwood, I heard was ad lib when he said, "Go ahead, make my day."
That would be
I don't
huge.
know if that's true.
I'll look
Yeah,
it
I
up.
think he.
We'll see if it's on the list, but that would be huge. That was a because he has a whole speech before that.
You got to ask yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This says no. Says it was written in the script.
Yeah. Yeah, because there is that whole speech where
Right.
in the confusion, I've lost count too. So you got to ask yourself, do I feel lucky, punk? Well, do you? I just watched that the other day.
Mike Calta Show low.
Step Brothers. I put my nutsack on your drum set.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that whole
A ton
movie
of
was
those, yeah.
ad libbed. You know
Just
what
the
I
way
mean?
that guy said nutsack. All right, we get the movies. We get the is that what all this is going to be? All the phone calls, people with their movie lines.
Of course.
Don't get mad at them, Carmen.
I'm not.
They want to partake in the show.
I was answering your question. You know what? I will stop talking
Whoa.
to you today.
I mean, is it me or is it her?
You.
I'm not asking you. I'm asking the rest of the people in the room. Okay. Who's more sensitive today?
You.
Me. Galvin?
I'm going to go Carmen.
Joe?
I'm going to go Carmen.
Oh, of course. Your little butt buddy's gonna agree with you.
Carmen, let's not talk about the butt today.
Neither one of you.
No, neither one of us. Jiu-jitsu partners. Oh, now we got a
What do you
full
have, a
board
brown
phone
belt?
call.
Yeah.
Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Good morning. I've got a line for Galvin.
Galvin, he's got a line for
I
you.
love it.
Go
Are you
ahead.
taking lines?
Yeah, I'm taking lines.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'll be your Huckleberry.
I'm your Huckleberry from Tombstone, which we later found out is not the actual line.
Right.
Did you
That
know
is correct.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. The actual line was supposed to be "I'm your Hucklebearer."
Yeah.
Because that's what they used to call pallbearers back in the day, Hucklebearers. And he said, "I'm your Huckleberry," which to me makes it 10 times better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mike Calta Show low. Good. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Hey, good morning, guys.
What's up, buddy?
I saw a reel this morning. It was from Wolf of Wall Street when they're on the boat, and they're going back and forth, Leo, and then the coach from Friday Night Lights.
Me, little man.
That almost that entire thing was all ad libbed.
I saw that. Was that the one where they were showing the script and showing what they were actually saying?
That went along with it.
It was pretty interesting.
Like every fourth line, maybe.
Yeah, it was like they loosely did the script, but there was a lot of stuff that was ad libbed completely.
That's one of the best
Look
scenes.
at these. They're fun coupons.
Yeah.
It is one of the best scenes. It's in one of the best movies, and that's a very interesting reel. Don't send it to us. There's going to be 10 people that come across a reel today, and then are going to send it to us, and you're going to get yourself blocked. So don't do it. Too loud. Mike Calta Show low.
Hey, good morning. I think Joe's missing a big one for one of his favorite movies is You're Gonna Need a Bigger Boat.
Nope, we already said that, sir. You missed that one. That was in the list for sure. That was in there for sure. All right, I think we're done with that. We're going to be taking all those phone calls if things are just repeating what we already heard.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Carmen?
Nope.
All right.
You know, Publix does a Buccaneer sub.
Listen, I was dancing over here. Okay.
What hit you first?
What?
Where did it hit you? I got it right in the waistline.
My stomach.
Yeah.
Yeah, right in the belly button.
There is one that we didn't talk about. It's not a line, but it is a move, and it's a great one, and everybody knows the story.
Tell me the movie, and I'll tell you.
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh, when he shoots him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When the guy does all the sword moves and do all the stuff, whatever, and Harrison Ford was sick. He had the flu, whatever, and he was supposed to do a whole thing with his whip and do all this stuff, whatever. So instead, he just took his gun out and shot him, and that was so great.
The best, yeah.
So great. Like all this build up, the guy's doing all these sword moves, and he just goes, shoots him.
Here's something that I feel like I could have gotten in trouble for.
Okay.
A woman was arrested on Sunday afternoon after she allowed her 11-year-old child to do what?
Take a sip of beer.
No.
Okay.
I would not do that.
Oh, well.
Gio, I know you know.
I do.
Carmen, any guesses?
I know.
A woman was arrested on Sunday afternoon after she allowed her 11-year-old child to drive a vehicle to the gas station in Riverview.
Yeah.
The sheriff's office reports that at 8:35 p.m., deputies responded to a 7-Eleven on Gordon Road after a vehicle being driven by a child crashed into a concrete traffic barrier. That's where you have a problem. At the scene, deputies learned that 41-year-old Caribbean Myers had allowed her 11-year-old child with autism to drive the vehicle from their residence to the gas station while she was supervising from the passenger seat. Deputies said that while attempting to stop, the child mistook the gas pedal for the brake and crashed the vehicle into the barrier.
Oh, well, that's not the kid's fault.
It is the kid's fault.
They scared him.
Who scared him?
The police when they roll up on him.
No one was injured in the crash. However, the vehicle and the building did sustain damage. During an investigation, deputies discovered that Myers hadn't had a valid driver's license since July 13th. They said that Myers previously allowed her underage children to drive despite not having a valid driver's license either. Putting an 11-year-old behind the wheel is reckless and could have ended in tragedy, said the sheriff. This mother made a dangerous decision that put her child and everyone around them at risk. Parents have a responsibility to protect their children, not place them in situations that could get them or someone else seriously hurt. We will hold anyone accountable who puts a child in danger. That, according to the great sheriff, Chad Chronister.
Is there any information as to why she would let her child? Was she drinking?
She does not have a valid driver's license. So she.
But why does she have a valid driver's license?
I don't know, but it only since July 13th. So I don't know if it expired or what the deal was.
If the kid's a good driver, do we have to arrest her?
But if the kid's
give her a ticket.
the kid's not a good driver because he crashed into something.
11 years old.
Yeah, but, autism, there's a lot of times where autism makes kids better at a certain thing.
Yeah.
Whatever. So it may have been, well, this kid's great at driving.
Great driver.
It made Hoppy good.
By the way, 11 years old, you're not allowed to drive.
No.
That is so young. That's elementary school.
I haven't taken Juliana out to drive yet. She's just kind of learning the golf cart now.
She's what, 15? 14?
She's 13.
13. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's 13, and she's just now learning the golf cart. And I think that her driving the golf cart makes it better for her prepared to drive a car.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You get a sense of what is going on.
I mean, growing up, obviously, in Michigan, we had back roads, dirt roads and stuff like that. And I remember being 5 years old, sitting on my dad or grandpa's lap. And, they'd let us, quote unquote, steer.
Yeah.
And stuff. But,
my grandfather let me drive his truck when I was probably 10.
Right. But again,
dirt road, back road. Here, you want to drive? Sure.
Right. Riding lawnmowers we had, and
Right.
even if I wasn't mowing the lawn, I just got to drive that around. That's practice, steering, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we riding lawnmowers and motorcycles and snowmobiles and all that stuff. When I was, I think 12 or 13, I got in a fight with one of my brothers and I took my parents' car and I drove all the way into town.
At 12?
All the way into town, yeah.
Jeez.
And my mom was freaking out because she had to go to work and I had her car and stuff. And she was like, I'm going to drive over with Tim and we'll come and I'll get it. And I go, no, I'll just drive back. And then I hung up and I drove back. Yeah.
That's crazy when you think there's no cell phones, there's no location, there's no nothing. You're just gone.
But, in my defense, I had been driving for a long time.
Yeah.
But, if you're a parent and your 12 or 13-year-old kid is driving that, a buddy of mine, Casey Bogren, who we grew up in Illinois and there was farm fields right across the street from us. And he lived on a farm. And it was so funny because we'd be out in the backyard playing, doing something. And he'd come driving by in a big dump truck. And he'd be 10 years old.
Yeah.
He'd giant tractors, all kind of stuff. But you lived on a farm. That's what you
different.
did.
Right.
Yeah, we had a kid like that too, Frank Monsangwe. His parents are straight off the boat from Italy.
Yeah.
And he was driving when he was 13 years old, but his mother would send him to the store in the car. Yeah.
Yeah, I was driving a tractor at 12.
Carmen.
Yes.
You reverse jujitsu'd me.
Oh,
You gotta go
back.
again?
What are you guys playing
Again?
ping pong?
Oh, no.
Do not give it. I don't want it back. You keep it this time.
Can I tell you what I think it might be? And we never really took this in consideration. Do you know what I ate a lot of yesterday?
What?
That guy's beef jerky.
Oh.
Oh, it's not that.
Yeah, but everybody's been
I've
eating
had
beef.
it.
Everybody's
Yeah.
eating that.
How do we know?
I think it's
How do we
working.
know he didn't shine up a human?
It's working. You're working out, and then you said you had healthy Chinese food, chicken and broccoli.
Yeah.
So you finally had some fiber.
Right.
Something's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to take a break.
Maybe.
Oh, man.
Maybe don't blame a local guy that's trying to start a business by
Oh, I
saying
just thought, what
he's
if he-
feeding you human.
What if he fed me a human? I didn't know, and it was so delicious, and I just kept, this is great.
Everybody's been eating it, though.
Meanwhile, I'm eating Nancy Guthrie's body.
Yeah. Ian Beckles is eating a bag a day of that stuff.
I got to
It's
go.
fine.
It's a Mike Calta show. It's 102.5 The Bone.
Man.
My sphincter's on fire, and I'm eating chicken spring rolls.
That's not good.
Says here that's best to combat that.
Soothe.
Nick is on the hotline.
They were very tiny chickens.
Oh, well, then that's
fine.
fine.
Chicken in them, so we're good.
That's why we're eating 4 of them.
I got to tell you, you're surrounded by bad influences. Bad influences.
I know. I wouldn't have eaten a hot dog today, but a little chicken spring roll, considering I just lost 13 pounds in the last break anyway.
No. Oh, man. You clear you out.
I'm trying to think. I actually, I think I ate too much of the jerky. Not that it's bad for you. I just think I ate too much of it yesterday.
Why are you blaming that guy?
Yeah, why do you want to try and take down his...
Everybody else has been
Do you
eating
really
jerky.
want to know? Do you really want to know?
No.
Okay.
Because you can see it?
No, because I could feel it. Because there's hot pepper flakes in the jerky, and the hot pepper flakes are making their way out. Follow what I'm saying?
That's just because you ate that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't say, I'm not blaming it. I'm saying it's,
Sounds like
I think I ate too much.
To.
I'm saying I ate too much of it.
Why don't you phrase it that way? It's so good, and I ate so much.
It's so delicious, and I ate too much of it.
There you go.
That feel better? Everybody happy with that?
Yeah, you just can't.
I would continue to eat that gentleman's jerky, even though it might have jeopardized my sphincter today.
By the way, he reached out to me the other day. CraftedCutsJerky.com.
Yeah.
We were talking about, and he said that he was listening, and his family was laughing at us talking about him.
It was relentless.
Right.
Messages.
But then about how good his jerky was, and he said, let everybody know that I will keep my messages to a minimum.
Well, let's hope the family's listening now.
Yeah. And he also said if Mike wants to, he could unblock me.
Did I block him?
I don't know. I guess.
Oh,
You
geez.
said you did.
I didn't know I did.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He's probably going to block you now.
I hope not. I enjoy his jerky.
It's really good. It's very good.
Carmen,
Yep.
we have a lot of things to give away today,
We do.
and you are in a good mood.
Nope.
Let's play a little Carmen Sense. Here we go.
Sure, the answer is obvious to everyone.
But is it obvious to Carmen?
Let's find out. It's time to play Carmen Sense, only on the Mike Calta Show.
Your chance to win is happening right now. Get on the phone lines, 800-771-1025. You don't really need to do anything but just hang out there, and whoever wins 3 in a row will get to pick you as a winner on the line if we find out we know what Carmen knows.
All right, so I'm going to ask Carmen a question. She's going to tell me when she's locked in. Then we'll go around the room and ask you guys whether she's going to get it right or wrong. First one to get 3 is going to win a prize for somebody on the phone line. So, Carmen, here we go. Carmen Sense. Carmen, what do you call a body of land that is surrounded by water on 3 sides? Let me know when you're locked in. What do you call a body of land that is surrounded by water on 3 sides?
Done.
Carmen is done. Pap, we're going to start with you. Is she going to get this right or wrong?
I think she's going to get this right.
All right, Mike Calta
I also think she's going to get it right.
and Gio.
Yes, gets it right.
Carmen, they all think you will get this right. What do you call a body of land that is surrounded by water on 3 sides?
Island.
You live on one.
Oof. Nobody took the wrong, so you guys, nobody gets a point. That is a peninsula. Peninsula. Joe says, confirming he knew that it was a peninsula. Carmen, your next one. Which European city features the famous historic clock tower nicknamed Big Ben? Big Ben, sorry. Which European city features the famous historic clock tower nicknamed Big Ben?
Done.
Need the city. All right, Carmen's done. Mike Calta, start with you. Will she get this right or wrong?
Right.
You say right. Gio, right or wrong? Right?
Right.
Joe, right or wrong?
I'm going to say right.
Everybody says you'll get it right. Carmen, which European city features the famous historic clock tower nicknamed Big Ben?
London.
London is correct.
Yeah.
Everybody gets a point on that one. Very
Carmen
nice.
loves this game so much.
She loves it. Can't. I mean, it's unbelievable how much
The
she loves it.
enthusiasm.
Yeah. Your next question, Carmen. Which country is uniquely classified as both an entire country and a continent? Let me know when you're locked in.
Done.
Carmen is done. Gio, will she get this right or wrong?
Wrong.
You say wrong. Pap, what do you think?
I say right.
And Mike Calta?
Only so many continents to choose from. I say right.
You say right. All right. Carmen, which country is uniquely classified as both an entire country and a continent?
Australia.
Yeah.
Australia is correct. Mike and Pap both get a point on that one.
we
Mike
go.
has 2. Pap has 2. Gio has 1. We could have a winner right here. Carmen, what is the term used to describe two different words that share the exact same definition? What is the term that is used to describe two different words that share the exact same definition?
Done.
Carmen is done. We're going to start with Pat. Pat, will she get this right or wrong?
She gets it right.
Mike Calta, right or wrong?
Wrong.
And Gio, right or wrong?
Wrong.
We could have a winner here. Carmen, what is the term used to describe two different words that share the exact same definition?
Synonym.
Synonym is right. Pat wins the game again.
How did you not know antonym, but you know synonym?
No follow-up questions. Pat is the champ of this game.
That's right.
He really has come on strong.
Pat, pick a line.
Line 6, please.
Line 6. Good morning. Who's this?
Hey, it's Mark.
Mark, you're a winner. Hold on, and we'll get you during the break. Okay, sir?
Thanks very much.
Thank you. We got time for another one? Galvin?
Time?
Yeah. We got time.
I have,
we got time. We got
okay,
time.
all right.
We got time.
All right, here we go. Round 2. Carmen, how many quarts are equal to 1 full gallon?
Done.
Carmen is done. We'll start with Pat. He won last game. Pat, will she get this right or wrong?
She cooks. She measures. She's going to get it right.
You say right. Mike Calta, right or wrong?
She drinks. She gets it right.
Gio, right or wrong?
Right.
Everybody thinks you'll get it right. Carmen, how many quarts are equal to 1 full gallon?
4.
4 is obviously correct. Very nice.
Good job.
Good job. All right, your next question, Carmen. Which famous scientist is credited for developing the theory of relativity? Let me know when you're locked in.
Done.
Carmen is done. Mike Calta, will she get this right or wrong?
She gets it right.
You say right. Gio, right or wrong?
Wrong.
And Pat, right or wrong?
Right.
All right. Carmen, which scientist is credited for developing the theory of relativity?
Newton.
Newton is wrong. Gio is on the board.
Damn it.
Oh, actually, Gio has 2.
2.
Yeah, Gio has 2 now. Mike and Pat both have 1.
Yeah, suck on that, Joe.
Gio has 2. All right, Carmen, your next question. That one's a little too difficult. I'm going to go with this one. Which planet in our solar system is famous for its massive visible rings?
Oh.
Done.
Carmen is done. Mike, I'll start with you.
She gets this correct.
You say right.
Right.
All right. Gio, what do you think?
FTW, right.
You say right. All right. Pat, what do you think?
I say correct. She'll get it right.
All right. Everybody thinks you'll get it right. Carmen, which planet in our solar system is famous for its massive visible rings?
Saturn.
Saturn is correct. Gio wins the game.
Hell yeah. Suck on that, Joe.
Yeah.
Saturn.
All right. He did
I
not.
got it from
He did not like you winning the last game, Joe.
Nope. Streak Slayer.
Gio, what line are you playing for?
Line 6, please.
Line 6. Already was the winner.
That's I picked line 6.
Line 5.
All right. Good morning. Who is this?
Good morning. It's Mike.
Mike, you're the other winner. I'm going to put you on hold. Carmen will grab you during the break, and you will have your choice of prizes, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
You want to do another round? Do we have time?
We do have time for another round.
All
yes.
right. We can do another round.
All right. Carmen, you feeling good about it?
Nope.
I'd like to win one.
All right, Carmen, your first question. What is the imaginary horizontal line that circles the middle of the earth called? Let me know when you're locked in. What is the imaginary horizontal line that circles the middle of the earth? What is that called?
Done.
Carmen is locked in. Gio, you won last game. We'll start with you. Is she going to get this right or wrong?
Right.
You say right. All right. Pat, right or wrong?
I say correct.
All right. It's right or wrong, not correct. Right. And Mike Calta, right or wrong?
Wrong.
You say wrong.
Yeah.
All right. Carmen, what is the imaginary horizontal line that circles the middle of the earth? What is that called?
Equator.
Equator is correct. Gio and Pat both get a point, off to an early lead. Carmen, let's see. Carmen, what do you call a shape that has exactly 8 straight sides? What do you call a shape that has exactly 8 straight sides? Carmen is done. Pat, will she get it right or wrong?
She'll get it right.
Mike Calta, right or wrong?
Wrong.
Gio, right or wrong?
Right.
Carmen, What do you call a shape that has exactly 8 straight sides?
Octagon.
Octagon is correct. Again, Gio and Pap with the points. Mike has 0. Gio and Pap both have 2. We could have a winner right here. Carmen, what is the center of an atom called? Let me know when you're locked in. What is the center of an atom called?
Done.
Carmen is done. Mike Calta, will she get this right or wrong?
For my first point, wrong.
You say wrong. Gio, right or wrong? Could win it all right here.
Wrong.
You say wrong. Pap, right or wrong? You also could win it all right here. You say right?
Yep.
All right. We might have a winner. Carmen, where did I leave off? Oh, what is the center of an atom called?
A neutron.
A neutron is wrong. Gio wins the game.
Back to back. Who's good at the game now, Joe? Not you.
Just take it easy. All right.
All right, pick another line, Gio.
Line 1.
All right. Good morning. Who's this?
Joe.
Joe, you're the other winner. Please hold on. Carmen will grab you during the break, and we'll hook you up with a prize, sir.
Cool.
All right, cool. He's on line 2. Thank you for playing. I'm sorry. Thank you for playing. You lost. Carmen, we had to clear out the rest of the phone lines because I have to open them up for people who want to talk to Dom. Dom's going to be in the studio with us at the top of the hour. If you got a question for Ask the Dom, you can get through now, 800-771-1025. That's 800-771-1025. Ask the Dom will be in the studio with us after the top of the hour. If you got a question for him, now is the time to get on the line. We will talk to him next. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 1025 The Bone.
Good morning, Mike. Good morning, guys.
How was your trip?
Fantastic. Great trip. I was able to get out of a trial yesterday and today. I text Gio over the weekend when the schedule clears up. We were originally supposed to be in a DUI trial yesterday and today, but the state gave my client a very, very, very good offer that they could not refuse.
Oh.
So as long as you have a happy client, then I've done my job, and no conflict for the show this morning. I'm here.
Sounds good. All right. Well, then we get right through it and answer some phone calls as they come in. The phone numbers again, 800-771-1025. If you got a question for Dom, the phone lines are wide open. Did you hear us talking about the flock cameras this morning?
I did not hear that. I know I heard the Carmen questions. I heard the famous movie lines that weren't in the scripts, but I missed that one.
So the flock cameras are cameras that they have that are taking mass pictures of people in traffic and matching license plates, so that if there's ever a silver alert or an amber alert or something, they can check the computers and see if the cars had gone through that route and be able to try to pinpoint the down. Well, people are complaining now that is a violation of privacy, but it is not, correct?
No, it's not. Anything that you do open in the public, if you're driving around, if you're outside, if your license tag, law enforcement officers can run your tag and registration from just driving behind you. So if someone takes a picture of it, you're out in the open. So there's not going to be a violation unless the law changes and the legislature says that these types of photos are not to be used, or for the purposes in which they're be using. There has to be a change in the law. But right now, there's nothing illegal.
What if an officer were to use those cameras to track his ex-girlfriend to see what she's up to?
Now you got different problems.
Because that's what happened in Sarasota, and that's why people are getting upset now. Now they're having like full audits of how these cameras are being used to make sure it's done properly at these different, police departments.
The initial intent of this is like what Mike was saying. If it's a silver alert, or if you've got a missing child or a missing person or someone in distress, the concept is great for a public policy concern. The issue you have is when folks take advantage of a system that's designed for a good purpose, but use it for nefarious causes. And that's the example I think that you just referenced. And you have to just weed those people out, unfortunately, and prosecute them accordingly. And then you set an example for other folks. Do not do what this individual did, or you'll suffer the consequences of the appropriate sanctions in the court of law.
Allegedly, that's what happened, of course.
Allegedly. Again, correct.
That could be happening in Sarasota County.
I also follow a guy on the internet who on Instagram who debunks all the cameras that you see on the streetlights. Like he's like, these cameras are taking pictures of license plates and doing this, and he comes on and he goes, no, they're not. He goes, I work for the county. I work for this, and then those are sensors, so they can tell when you're close to the red light, so they know when to trigger the other lights to go off. So a lot of the times, those cameras are just being used for that.
If someone steals your car, I'm sure you'd be glad those cameras exist.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Or a murderer is on the loose.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of my auto accident cases that happen at intersections, we were able to access those cameras, or the surrounding businesses around were able to access the surveillance, and you can actually see the accident. And that is becoming more and more, 24 years, when I start practicing, 24 years next month, we didn't have that type of technology readily available.
No.
Now it's like, you got dash cam videos in the car, on the windshield, all sorts of crazy stuff.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure that makes it a lot easier for you, people who have the dash cam. Because I see that all the time where the police officer will be like, you were doing that. And it's like, no, I wasn't. I have it all on camera. I have it all right here.
I want one of those.
I
want to get a
amazing.
dash cam.
It's amazing. Adjusters, no, I'm denying the claims. I'm going to send you a video. Next thing you know, a check comes in the mail.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, and then it also protects the citizens and law enforcement and a lot of the DUI stops.
Yeah.
Because years ago when we would get the VHS tape, that's how long I've been doing this. And then there wasn't really anything other than just the mounted unit in the vehicle. Now the body cams completely, you can hear everything. You've got different angles because you got different officers or deputies that arrive. The advent of technology has evolved the practice of law humbly, in my experience.
If you got a question for Dom, get through now, 800-771-1025. Let's go to Tyler. Tyler, good morning. You're on Ask Dom. What do you got, Tyler?
Hey, good morning, guys.
What's up,
buddy? I was just curious, is there a rule in Florida for tip pooling as like a server? How does that work? Like, who's allowed to pool the tips? Who's allowed to take from the pool?
Is there a rule in Florida regarding, so you said tip pooling?
Pooling tips.
Yeah, like if there's 5 bartenders behind the bar that they have to all pull their tips together as opposed to just keeping what you make.
Yeah, that's a great question. I'm not familiar off the top of my head if there's a specific rule with regard to that. I mean, that does fall in the realm of employment law. I mean, so I would have to hand the ball off there to Sean Estes, who does that work for my network. But to answer your question, I'm not familiar with a specific rule that addresses that in the state of Florida with regard to pooling tips in an establishment like a bar or, something along those lines where everybody puts it in and then I'm assuming it's divided equally. But
what is the problem for you, Tyler? Are you not getting enough of it or how's that working out?
Yeah, like I Googled it, and I don't know how much you can trust AI, but it says, like, if anyone's going to pull from that pool, that they've got to be, like, accumulating tips. And I believe there's people that aren't making tips that are getting tipped out from that pool.
Yeah, I'd have to look into that. That might be just one employer to the next, that might have the way that they handle it depending on the business or industry.
Do you bring that up to your boss, or do you bring it up to somebody or even the other bartenders or whoever and say, hey, we're sharing with Bob and he ain't put anything in?
Yeah, we don't get a straight answer when we do that.
Well, I know a lot of times that the tips, for the front of the house also are for the back of the house. Because, the folks in the back don't always get.
But they shouldn't be because they're getting a regular hourly wage where the bartenders are not making the hourly wage, and that's why they're supposed to be getting the tips.
So
like a cook, if they're getting $15 an hour and a bartender's getting, $4 an hour, that's why they're getting the tips. So it shouldn't be going to them unless they're making the same rate.
Right.
And that's going to be probably contingent on one business to the next, how the structure is set up. Does the front of the house get paid the same as the back, or is it different? That's a great. I think it would vary from case to case depending on how each business or industry does it, or employer, or chain if it's a chain. Great question. Email me. We'll kick it over to Sean because I don't know the answer because that's a specific area of employment law that I don't practice.
You can email at Dominic@AskTheDom.com, and you can always go to the website, AskTheDom.com. Let's go to Jeremy. Jeremy, good morning. You're on with Dom. What do you got, Jeremy?
Hey, what's up, Mike? What's up, guys? Hey, Dom. I have a question. I have a question harkening back a little bit in the show to the Columbia House. Dom, I was under the impression, and I was a jailhouse lawyer when I was in high school, and I told all my friends, it's illegal to enter into a contract with a minor. So those were non-binding contracts that we signed for those CDs that we were getting for a penny. Is that true?
Well, you would also be accused of fraud because you probably weren't allowed to order them until you were 18 or so, and you
Yeah.
did it. And you did it without.
Yeah, I couldn't read. I couldn't read when I was doing it though. Come on, I was
This
little.
was what, back in the 70s and 80s? What when was there's a lot of,
Exactly.
there's a lot of different things. I mean, I used to order things all the time from the back of comic books, and then stuff would come in, and my parents like, "What is this?" Well, you pull off the points and you mail it in or whatever, and so that's an interesting
This
question.
was an actual.
Yeah,
this was an actual contract. You were agreeing to buy more products as a minor. I didn't think that was on the up and up. At least that's what I told all my friends.
Well, look, if the parents found out and there was an issue, or the company's saying, "Hey, you owe this," and the parents said, "Look, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. This is my child. They're underage." If the parents push back, then more likely than not that would probably resolve the issue under the circumstances because of the age and the ability to enter into a binding contract. You have to have what's called a meeting of the minds. And if you have a child or someone that's, a young person, and, I'm not saying someone that's, 17, although they're a minor, but if you have someone that's, in an elementary school, do they have the mental capacity to enter into a contract or understand what that entails? And that's why the meeting of the minds was established. Offer, acceptance, and consideration, the key elements to binding contract.
You look like you're out of jail for a couple more years, sir.
So that's
Well, yeah, no, I still probably owe him a few grand, but I think the statute of limitations has expired.
On a contract is 5 years in the state of Florida.
Oh, you're fine. It's been more than 5 years.
Right.
So that's it.
Thank you, sir.
That's the answer there.
Yeah, nobody's ordered anything from Columbia House within the last 5 years, right?
Yeah, right.
No.
Or when you sign the paper when they bring the Encyclopedia Britannica to the front door, and you sign the paper for the encyclopedias. A lot of people wonder, what the hell is Dom talking about? That's the door-to-door.
Yeah.
That was before Facebook. That's the way they did it.
We used to have a set of Britannica encyclopedias in my grandparents' house, and that's where we'd have to go when we had to write reports for school. We'd have to go over there and look up earthquakes in the E, and then
That was your
do
Google.
it from there. That was our Google.
Yeah,
and it hadn't changed in 30 years. The entire time we lived there, it was the same encyclopedia set, so they hadn't updated anything. They hadn't changed anything. I don't even know if age was in there yet.
Well, that's they would come, the door-to-door sales, with vacuums, all sorts of stuff. I mean, just a different generation, different energy. That door would ring, and you'd never know who was there. You'd run.
And that was a valid occupation, door-to-door salesman. Whether you'd be selling knives or vacuums, like you said, or whatever it is, a door-to-door salesman was a valid job to have. Where's Bob? Bob's traveling the Southeast selling vacuums.
Saturday was a big day. Saturday was the day where everybody was running around. Just the Yellow Pages was big. They would sell advertisements in the big book, and that's what the hell is that anymore? That's the memory lane, Mike.
Saturdays were the worst for me, Don, because the Jehovah's Witnesses used to come to my house and make us pray out the door. I never knew how to say no to them. They were like,
you open the door.
I'd open the door, because one time they duped me with kids. They had like kids there, and I went, what could this be about? And I opened the door, and they were like, hi, we're here to save your soul and pray for Jesus. And next thing you know, I'm standing out there with my hands in the air, and I'm saying the prayers with them, and I'm an 11-year-old kid, and this is going on every weekend.
That was weird. I mean, I'm riding around my BMX bike. I'm chewing bubble gum. I got a baseball cap backwards, and these kids, and they come up and they're walking around. They got the robes, and they got the book and everything, or the pamphlets. They give you the leaflets. They hang there, and I'm just sitting there, and it's just like a completely different style. Looking at these kids that are in these robes and passing this stuff out, and I'm out with my friends running around, and I didn't understand. I asked my parents, I didn't get it. It took a while for them to explain it to me. Of course, when you're 10 years old, you don't, or 8, you don't understand what's happening. But
it's funny. We had almost the exact same thing, Dom. I just rode past and went, queer.
I mean, I don't want to say I didn't understand, so I was more inquisitive at that point, trying to think, well, what's going on with it? What are you guys doing? What is this?
We used to always have two guys with ties riding bicycles. It was always in twos. They always looked like Dwight from The Office, and they were always
Mormons.
They were Mormons.
The white shirts, right, and the black,
short sleeve,
and we used to call them Russian spies. We'd see them all the time. We go, they're the Russian spies.
Yeah.
But it turns out they weren't. If you want to get through, this is your final chance. 800-771-1025. The phone lines are wide open. What do you got planned for the week?
Well, first of all, I've got great news. I just dropped off the contract this morning. I am now one of the official sponsors of the Calta Cruise number 20.
Oh,
very nice. Congratulations.
Yeah, so Richard put together a package. I think so there's going to be pins. I know we did the dice one year. I think this year he's got me as the piano man when we do the karaoke. So I think that was one of the concepts, but the logo, the Acid Dom, supporting obviously the show. And then, I've been on, I think I've on almost all of them. I think I might have missed 3.
Yeah.
Something like that. But I've been on the majority of them. So, nope, official sponsor, Ask the Dom, sponsor of the Mike Calta Cruise number 20, the big one.
Good. This is going to be the big one. Who are you? Do you know who you're coming with yet?
The whole family.
Oh,
so
boy.
Pumpkins is coming, Dom, Gabby, Mamas. I'm bringing everybody in my immediate family. And then, if I'm not mistaken, I think Dead Air Sansoni, his family. So I think the majority of everybody that I'm associated with is going to be a part of the cruise this year for the celebration, for the anniversary.
Well, I'm excited. We are going to be out there, and anybody that wants to go, you're ass out of luck because it's sold out. But you can always contact Action on Travel at caltacruise@gmail.com, or you can always stop by Stingray Chevrolet, the big store on I-4, exit 22, Plant City, and you can register for free there by scanning the QR code.
I think you can also get on the wait list, too, in case something opens up.
Yeah, if you email Diane, you get on the wait list, yeah.
And Diane, along with Commissioner Chris Bowles, Chris is going to come on the show tomorrow. Commissioner Bowles will be on tomorrow night's guest on Acid Dom, but I'm also having Diane with Accent on Travel on the show just to throw her some love and give her some appreciation for, everything that she does for us and for me. She helped us with Greece. She does all of the cruises. She's just fantastic. So if folks have questions or want to get on the wait list or anything about the cruise, Diane with Accent on Travel will be available on tomorrow night's show as well, just for folks' knowledge.
All right, let's go to Jay. Jay, good morning. You're on with Acid Dom. What do you got, Jay?
Good morning, guys. Love the show, and welcome back, Dom. Glad that you could be here today.
Thank you.
Yeah, I live in a small town south of Tampa, Cape Coral, and they're trying to propose putting flat cameras on the garbage trucks and scan houses looking for violations. Is that even a legal concept? Because now we're looking at private properties.
Well, so looking for violations with regard to what? Where the garbage cans are, or just the HOA violations?
Yes, the city of Cape Coral is basically an HOA on its own, and they've got a bunch of code violations of boat trailers or things out in front of the house. And so they're going to be using these to scan basically not just where the trash cans are, but but actually on the front of your house. And if you don't have a backyard fence, they can see in the backyard. And it sounds like it's almost becoming a violation.
Well, there's no difference. Whether it's on a garbage truck or it's on a mail truck or it's on someone's own personal vehicle that's a county or city employee, and whether they're walking their dog, taking a picture, it's all from the street. They're taking photos or video, from a public area. So
there's
even if it's looking at a private.
There's it's nothing different than what they can do now because it's from the public. It's from the public vantage point. Now they can't step on your property. There's argument that they have a drone that comes over you because when you own the land, you own the airspace above it. So if they have a drone that comes in there, I think that's a no-no. So that's going to be humbly, in my opinion, that's going to be an invasion of privacy because the airspace is a completely different argument. And there's case law on that. But if you stay on the public streets or on the sidewalk or public thoroughfare and you're just taking videos, just like anybody can do now. I mean, they're probably doing it now. It's just not on the garbage truck.
Right.
There's really no the mechanism of how they do it does not affect ultimately based on where they're doing it. It's just they're just adding it to a different vehicle versus having somebody else drive in a city truck taking a photo of it versus, in your example, the garbage truck.
Plus, it's one thing if they were going around nitpicking about garbage cans, but if they were going around there picking up trailers in your front yard, no, I kind of want that. I want that taken care of in my neighborhood.
Yeah, well, if it's a violation, listen, you don't have to live there if you didn't want to. So when you moved in there and they said, look, here's the HOA, here's the rules. It's a deed-restricted community. You're on notice, and you can opt. Well, I don't want to have that aggravation. I want to live, somewhere where it's non-deed restricted, and I don't have this type of stress and aggravation. There's other communities that you can choose.
Right. So,
that's the argument for folks that, hey, unless you move there, they didn't have it, and then they change it. Well, then you got to get on the board, or try to fight the change. And if you're outnumbered, well, then you got to move. You move out, go someplace else that you don't feel so constricted. That's the answer.
I'm surprisingly happy with my HOA. They haven't really complained about much, and they keep everything pretty much in order.
If I get the damn basketball hoop
Still
down
angry about that.
by my house, there's rules. Like, it's supposed to be at the driveway, not on the street.
I don't know. Was there some complaints at your house there, Mike, with all the garbage cans and blocking things?
A lot of stickers.
Is there something going on there? So
they were not being separated properly, but I think Joe has got his measuring tape out and has fixed that issue.
Yeah, Joe, you're out there with the acetone measuring tape. You want to make sure that distance is there, take pictures, have it date stamped, and then the garbage goes. We got to document this stuff, Joe. I have a little file there in the studio. That way we cover our butts, okay? That's my advice.
All right.
There you go.
Last call. You're on Ask Saddam. Good morning.
Oh, is this me?
Yes,
Wow.
sir. All right. That's how it goes.
Hey, good morning, guys. Calling you from the East Coast. I have a wedding coming up in 3 months. My caterer, we decided to fire, and now we put $1,000 down, decided he does not want to reply to emails or give us any kind of refund.
Yeah. Do you have wedding insurance?
Don't have any current.
Yeah, get wedding insurance.
What's wedding insurance?
Wedding insurance is fantastic.
That's like rental insurance?
Wedding insurance is fantastic. So what happens, you can get out, this has already happened, so you have to disclose that to the insurance carrier, but that's a small claims matter. Answer his question, small claims matter, breach of contract. Now, if it's non-refundable, you got to look at what the agreement was between this gentleman and the caterer.
The agreement, he wasn't going to take any, there was no refund agreement. So it basically said he would be open to changing the menu, and he decided he wasn't going to change the menu. So we said, all right, you're out. And now he just doesn't want to give us our $1,000 back.
We would need to see the contract you signed when you engage the services to see language on that, to see if it's worth, whether or not it's worth it to you to chase the $1,000. It might cost you more in attorney fees and aggravation and time to chase $1,000, and it's worse. So sometimes you might just need to let that go, lesson learned. But the best advice I can give you and for folks listening is you can absolutely buy wedding insurance. So, for example, let's say you have the venue, everything's set. You got all your caterers, and God forbid there is a hurricane, a storm, or some type of a catastrophe, and the event is canceled. All of that then is refunded. The insurance kicks in, refunds everything, and it's reset. If you have a vendor problem, if someone doesn't show, or if someone screws something up, if something breaks, if the cake falls, all of that is insured. It's covered. There's also coverage, wait for it, if the bride or groom back out.
Oh.
Some of these coverages provide counseling services if you have a runaway bride or groom. Yeah, the stuff that you learn in the practice of law, it's just wild. And so I learned this years ago. If you lose the rings, if there's arrests, there's a variety of different things that can go sideways at a wedding that can be insured, and you can make a claim.
When does that usually run? Would you have any idea?
I don't know. It would depend on what exactly you're getting covered, and depend on the cost of the wedding. So, if, for example, if you have a venue where it's a very expensive venue, like, for example, the Swift venue, that insurance, for Madison Square Garden would be astronomical. So it would really depend on the cost of the wedding. So, let's say the whole wedding is like $25,000. You'd have to get quotes and say, hey, look, everything included, catering, food, location, flowers, all that stuff is going to be $25,000. What is the cost to insure that? And then you just get, and there's a few companies that do that. You type it in, Galvin, Geoff, you don't mind, type in right now wedding insurance coverage and see what pops up locally, and then you just go from there, and then you just click through it. That's
perfect. All right.
There you go.
I'm interested in runaway bride insurance, so I'm gonna have to look
for counseling. If she doesn't show up, or if you don't show up, now you have to have it built in there. But there are counseling services for things like that, and then to recover for losses and because obviously the wedding didn't happen.
Dom, I don't know whether you mentioned this, but they literally have everything: guest insurance, venue damage, severe weather, sudden illness.
All under the umbrella of wedding insurance.
And it does have vendor no-show, bankruptcy, whatever, attire and rings, gift and photos, cold feet.
There it is.
Wow.
There's the cold feet. That's
Yeah.
it. That's what they call it. Yes, sir.
Wow.
There it goes. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Imagine
So,
going to your wedding.
I suggested this to Carmen, but she didn't want to hear it for her wedding.
No cold feet. No cold feet in that wedding.
She had what's called hot feet insurance, so you had to get married too fast.
No, she's all happy and stuff.
Yeah.
But also, I mean, we were getting a lot of like donations and stuff from the vendors and the decoration people and everything like that. And then obviously Gershie's did our food and their
Carmen, I will
actual
say it
friends.
again. I will say it again. One of the best weddings I've gone to in a long time, and you did it the right way.
Thank you.
That was fantastic. That was a lot of fun.
Listen, I loved our wedding. I didn't even want to have a wedding. And, I'm not necessarily happy that we did it, but I'm not mad that we did it.
No, I mean, what are you talking about?
You looked really pretty.
Yeah, well, listen, we technically got married in December, right?
Right.
So
Yeah.
that was just to do it with everybody else.
Yeah,
and then on top of that,
paper.
That's the hot feet clause.
But again, it's more of we just spent a lot of money to have a party.
You invited me to a fake wedding?
Oh.
You guys knew this. You all knew this.
Wait a minute. Psychologically now I'm affected. I was there, celebrating the union like, nah, it's just a big glorified party now. I'm
Fake
not.
wedding.
I should have gave you a fake gift.
I know. Listen, we have 2 anniversaries now. So
I might make a wedding insurance claim for me. Traumatized guest.
Too late.
So, Carmen, you're coming up on your first anniversary already.
Yeah, December 18th.
Wow.
And then, but like I said, we'll still celebrate in March. But like technically, if you break it down, like we turned the paper in, like we were married December 18th.
Well, I'll tell you what, it was a fantastic event, but when callers come in and sometimes you just, trigger things that have come up, now the listeners, everybody, there is such thing as wedding insurance, and as odd as it
That's
might
crazy.
sound, they called it cold feet.
Out of all the fake weddings I've been to, that was the best.
Thank you.
And the fakest.
Hey, listen, I don't know. I don't consider it a fake wedding. It was just our second wedding.
It's
The
the one.
same person.
It's the religious one. Because the other one's just a legal one.
Right.
Yeah.
And this
this
one
one
gave
was-
you the Dominus
This one
Vibiscus.
was done by a lady.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
true.
that's not religious.
They were done by the same person.
Oh.
Same
You're
person
not-
married
You're not
us.
even married.
Yeah.
That's not how that works.
listen.
Women are legally allowed to marry people.
I don't think so.
Not in Florida.
Dom, that's not true.
The fellas might be onto something here.
No, that's
This
never gonna
whole
hold
thing
up.
might be annulled. This whole thing.
I
might
don't
be
think so.
And Mike was supposed to walk you down the aisle. He didn't
Right.
do that.
Right, you
First
don't
off,
do that.
he had a chance and he didn't answer his phone.
Oh, that's
So
right.
that's on him.
That would have been great. Mike was going to do that?
Yeah, at the hospital.
The
and
real
he never answered or texted back or
I was sleeping. I didn't know. It
And
wasn't
it
like
was
I blew it
yeah,
off.
that was the day before. I texted and called you on Wednesday. We got married on a Thursday.
Oh.
You never called back.
See, now, emotional
So,
trauma, you can
yeah.
make a claim under insurance. Had
Thank
you
you.
had you a person for
Carmen,
Damn it.
since that happened, I call you all the time now.
Uh,
I called you 2 times this week,
yeah, true.
right? And I
But
text you.
you needed help with something. Yes, okay,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
true.
yeah.
Is that when you said you called me? I said you should call Carmen.
Yes. Yes. Anything that falls into that millennial range,
Yeah.
we need to have a consultant.
Mike
And
had
I
like
helped-
an Instagram question. I go, I don't know. Maybe you should call Carmen.
Yeah, I helped him and it worked, right?
Yep. And can I tell you how else old I am? I got a thing of vitamins the other day, and I opened the package. I took it out, and I walked into my wife, and I go, "Can you tell me how many of these I have to take? I can't read the label. I can't see anything." Yeah.
Which something that keeps coming up right now in my Instagram feed is do not trust anything that you ingest or take, like specifically vitamins from Amazon.
Oh.
Because there's a lot of like third party sellers on there, and there's really no way for them to police it, is what people are saying. So a lot of people are saying like they order something and it's been tampered with because it's not directly from. So you have to really, it's not Amazon's fault. You just have to be certain like who you're buying it from.
I'm going to tell you something, and a lot of people don't believe me when I say this, but I have not personally ordered anything from Amazon and had it delivered. I don't have the
What?
I don't. I just.
I believe
now
it.
Pumpkins does that. So my wife goes crazy. You come home and there's like 18 boxes, and I'm like, what do I have interest? Do I have interest
Dom,
in a cardboard company?
You should not be putting this information out there. I would never trust a lawyer that doesn't use Amazon.
I don't have the app. I don't. Or if I want, and this is again, look, part of Gio, I'm with you, and this might be me coming to penance, and this is my, I get things off the chest. If I want something, I go to a store and I buy it. And then I go home. I just do not have. I don't have the app on the phone.
Like you go into the building.
I walk into the building. There's a clerk. I say hello. I usually know them by the first name. I go back to the pharmacist. What do you think about these pills?
We have to question your judgment on everything now.
I stop, and then there's a photo there that they'll put up on a poster. I shake some hands. I sign some autographs on behalf of the Mike Calta show, and then I'm out of there.
Don't let the judge know this stuff.
No, but I know. I'm just telling you. I don't. As when Carmen says, be careful what you order. I don't order anything.
You don't have anything for convenience? It's never been convenient. Like, I need to have this tomorrow?
No. Pumpkins will do that because whatever they all need things immediately. If I need something, I pretty much know ahead of time, or we have it. You just got to search for it in the house. It drives me crazy. She'll order something. I go, we have 4 of those. Oh, and I says, no, they're here. You just got to know what we have.
Oh.
So that drives me crazy. Now we have 5 of them. Whatever it is, now we have 5. And then when you're going to use the first 4, why do you send the other one back? Well, of course, you'll never send it back. And then it just accumulates. And then you wonder why you have so much stuff running around. And this is the answer.
Oh, I take everything back. I was at FedEx yesterday and I returned like 10 things.
You need to have a counseling session with my wife then.
It's like the best thing ever.
But so I figure if I don't order anything, in my mind, mentally, it balances everything out of what's not coming into the house. I don't know if that's flawed logic or not. That's just the way the household runs. Maybe I feel better about myself. I don't know, but for what it's worth, I've got it off my chest. There we go.
Wow. I ordered a book from Amazon 2 weeks ago, and it's not going to be here until September, and it's blowing my mind.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it released yet? Is it like a pre-order?
Yeah,
Still writing it?
Out. I don't know. I think it's out.
That's weird.
I know. It's bugging the hell out of me. All right, Dom, thank you.
You're welcome.
For your expert tutelage. Again, remind us of what's happening on the show tomorrow.
So Commissioner Chris Bowles, Hillsborough County Commissioner, will be live in studio tomorrow.
What does he do?
You have the county board of county commissioners. So he is one of the commissioners in the county. Right now, the county commissioners are kind of taking lead on the Rays Stadium, which is like the big headline right now. They're all going crazy with regard to the Rays and trying to secure a stadium and the land and the deal and all of that. But really everything that encompasses the county, a lot of that comes down to, road service, construction, there's a lot of building and construction permits, things along water usage. There's a lot of different things that, you take for granted that are public services and utilities, but if they slow down or shut down, it sends everybody sideways. So he's on the county commission, and he's a former chief in the fire department. So he was a fire chief and then ran for county commission in 2024, if memory serves. So he's been there for about 2 years. Fantastic guy, a wonderful community leader, and very accessible. He comes on the show often. People ask questions. You can call his office if you have issues, complaints, policy concerns, things like that with the county. He's fantastic. So he'll be in studio. We're also going to recap tomorrow tonight's election. So right now is the primary. So let everybody know that primary election is today. The polls are from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. So try to get out to vote. Whoever you want to vote for, just go vote. Let your voice be heard. Today is the primary, and then tomorrow I'll go over the election results, and we can talk about that. So a little bit of a political show, coming off of the election today. We'll have a county commissioner in, and of course the wonderful Diane with Accent on Travel to talk about the cruise or any travel needs, and also to say thank you to her for putting together such a wonderful family trip to Greece.
That'll be great to have her on, also to answer questions about what the possibility and the reality of getting on Calta Cruise 20 is. Because there is a waiting list. It is sold out. And if there is a possibility for people to still get on, that'd be great to find out from Diane tomorrow.
Well, I'll ask her. I don't know, because usually we have a block, but those boats are bigger. Why don't we just get a bigger block and just start pushing off all the other cruisers that aren't with us? All right, you're off. And then just kind of just expand it and then see if we just take over the whole boat. Why do we need to have anybody else on the ship that's not affiliated with the show or the station?
We don't.
I say we take over the whole damn ship, Mike, and I'm saying that right now.
Holy cow! Look at this guy.
I'm sorry.
Sponsors one segment. He's he's out of
I'm
control.
sorry. I got riled up. I'm getting excited today. Carmen, I need insurance.
Carmen, I can't see Dom, but I imagine he's wearing a captain's hat right now.
Yes, always.
Well, what is that? I'm the captain now. Right?
Mhm.
Is that what I have to say? Is that
There
the
you
line?
go.
I'm the captain now.
If you didn't get through today, you can always call Dom at the office, 813-251-5550, or you can always find him online at askthedom.com, where you can email him from there, and he does answer your emails. Dom, thank you.
Absolutely. Have a great morning, guys. Always appreciate you, Mike. Thanks so much.
All right, and we're going to take a quick break, and we'll come back and wrap things up. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. But right now, I want to talk about a sensitive subject that I just heard JoJo talking about, Judge Juicy, about your penis. Joe,
Yeah.
how old are you when you first started experiencing erectile dysfunction?
I don't have a problem with erectile dysfunction.
Not a problem.
Okay.
But you didn't experience anything. Have you had any issues?
No.
Galvin?
I have not.
Round 19.
Oh, really?
No.
How old are you, Galvin? Or what kind of
No problems.
No problems.
No.
Gio, you're considerably younger than we are.
No, not yet.
I'm the only one.
What kind of
What do you
problems?
Be the only one that put it out there.
Oh, you thought we all had issues?
I just assumed if I did, you guys all did. Well, maybe not you. 'Cause you're
No.
younger. I feel like, Galvin, this is being serious. It started out like a little silly, but I'm being serious. Mine works just fine. I can still make babies and do all that stuff, as far as I know. But sometimes I don't feel like. I feel like if you inflate bike tires, then you let them sit for a little while, and you can still ride the bike, but they're not fully inflated. I sometimes feel like that.
You're not fully inflated.
I feel like I could use a little more air.
Okay.
I have a Cialis prescription. Do you know how that works?
Take a pill,
You take the pill,
and it makes the blood go to that area.
not until you get aroused. So it's not like if you take the pill, all of a sudden you're just walking around with a boner the whole
When you
time.
get aroused, it stays there longer.
It sends more blood there. Yeah.
Viagra, you have to time it out, right?
I think so. I don't know. I'm not at that point where I needed to know.
Yeah.
Like I actually just talked to my steroid doctor about, and he said, "Hey, are you experiencing this?" And I go, "Not really." I go, "I guess gotta be honest with you. Could you use a little more air in the tire?" And he said, "Oh, try the Cialis."
He's like, "Hey, let me
Take it."
check.
No, he did not. He did not. He took
He
my
also
word for
said,
it.
if it looks like a tire, you have another problem.
You listen, I'm probably speaking out and helping millions of men out there.
Oh,
that are
I'm
listening.
sure.
Yeah, and then you take the pill, and then sometimes it'll work for 3 days. When you get aroused, then it sends extra blood there, and it gives you the full impact. Like I said, I haven't had any downtime. It's only happened twice to me in my life. 2 times, one when I was too whiskey drunk, and one time I was trying to have babies with Amanda, and she just wore me out, man.
It's just too much of a chore.
Too
sometimes.
much. It was time. We had a schedule and a time and a position and the whole deal, and it just wasn't as exciting. So,
I'm going to go back to what Galvin said earlier. Man, you got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
do I or do I just talk about it?
No, you do. We already established.
Yeah.
We established.
All right. Mike Calta Show. Good morning.
Hey, what's up, Mike Calta? Man, myth, the legend, medicine man. I don't have no erectile dysfunctional. I still get boners.
I'm sorry. You don't have any what?
I don't get erectile dysfunctional, and I still get boners.
Erectile dysfunction?
I don't think anyone gets that.
No. Say it again.
No, I mispronounced it.
Yeah, pronounce it correctly. You're 75 years old. Say it the right way.
Erectile dysfunction.
Close enough.
Nailed it.
Erectile dysfunction.
Erectile dysfunction.
Yeah, aluminum.
Aluminum.
You still can't say that.
You know, I got a little bit of a speech impairment.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Medicine's not getting
And I went to see Spider-Man last night.
you did? How was that?
I like it. It's pretty enjoyable. If you love the Marvel movie stuff, I think it was an excellent, well done movie, and it's breaking box office sales.
Siskel, Ebert,
My
and
head's a little
Medicine Man.
clogged up because somebody had wearing that goddamn X body spray in the theater.
Oh man, and it wasn't you?
No, I can't stand that stuff. It's horrible.
What do you go straight to your car?
No, it's in a theater, that smell.
Yeah. All right. All right. Thank you, Medicine Man, for your report.
Yeah, I've got a lot of concerts this week coming up. You got Avenged Sevenfold tonight. You got Marilyn Manson Friday.
I'm surprised Medicine Man's not getting laid more often.
You are.
As recognizable as he is.
Yeah, but that's
people
how-
getting drunk at concerts, crazy stuff.
Yeah, medicine man. How do you know you don't have erectile?
I need a hit on something like that. You know.
Could we find you a woman?
I guess so.
Has he ever had a girlfriend?
No.
I had a couple in the past.
No,
I'm 75, and I'm amazing.
Name one.
I mean, back in the 90s, I had a girl named Christina, and Christina Daenerys was blonde.
Oh,
I was back in the 90s rock days, and
I would love to find him a girl now.
By the way, she just killed herself.
No, that was way back when I was with her for a while, and she went back to her husband after she got out of jail, you know.
Oh!
That sounds about right. Sounds about right. All right, well, we'll see if there's maybe Debbie or somebody, one of the ladies that
There's
listen
got
to
to
the
be
show.
somebody.
What's the old lady that listens to the show, Carmen? Carol.
Carol.
And Carol needs a companion?
Well, she's not doing very well.
That might be a short relationship.
Yeah, but I'm saying maybe having a guy like Medicine around will breathe some life back into her. All right. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Or end it quicker.
I think that would suck the life out of her.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Good morning. Back at the movies real quick. They in Wolf of Wall Street, Margot Robbie's character was supposed to come out of those sliding bedroom doors to Leonardo DiCaprio's character, and she was supposed to be in her underwear.
Yeah,
But Margot Robbie, God bless her, chose to come out all natural.
Yeah, she did.
So-
That's one of the hottest. She is one of the hottest women in show business.
That
to
really
be
is one of
naked.
Natural treasure.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
That really is one of the greatest movies ever made.
It really is.
It's got everything you need.
It really
Also, how fast do you say yes to that? Instead of coming out in the underwear, what if I came out in yes? We were all thinking it. None of us wanted to say it. Yes, do it. Go, 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 shoot.
Mike Calta Show, last call. Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I had that problem, but I took care of that. I got the Penis Pump 2000.
Did you really, or are you lying? You're trying to be funny.
No, really, I did.
You got?
Yeah, it was just good. I got the pump. Just you put it in your nut sack, you pump it up. It lasts a long time. Then when it out, just let the air out, and it goes down.
I'm not buying. I do know that people have that, but I don't know that.
I got it because I got diabetes, Mike. So,
See that? Now you're being honest. So and it works all the time. You just give it the old and you're ready to go.
Yeah, got it all good. Pump it up. And after you have your exciting 4th of July explosion, it's still up and ready to go for the second round.
And then you just let the air out, and you're back to normal.
Let the air out, and it's all normal. Wife loves it.
Good for you, sir. I'm glad you found something that works for you. Thank you for sharing that story. Oh yeah, I mean, why wouldn't she if he's got the full pump? I do know somebody in radio who also had a pump.
One night stand, and it's like, oh, that was great. Give me a call sometime.
Who do you know? Can you say?
No. Oh, off the air I can.
Oh. Somebody we all know?
Remember when I started a show and I go, somebody that used to work in the Bone turned into a woman?
Oh.
That's true.
Really?
Not the same person.
Oh.
No, I'm just saying, remember that? That was just so funny. I couldn't wait to get on the air that day.
Yeah.